of your heart. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to getting down, down. Show me easy, show me the heart. I'll be what you want, and it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want. Show me easy. Show me the heart. I'll be what you want. And it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want. Da-da-da.
Sheesh.
Like where you going, buddy? You're gonna catch his headshot. Where you going, buddy? Oh yeah.
Sheesh. You still playing?
Hey,
I thought we potted.
Yeah. We're potting.
Am I?
I'm not
Yeah, no,
playing.
that's fine. It's all right. I'll do this one by myself. Actually, go ahead. You continue playing the beta, and I will run the show. It's okay. It's not like we don't have shit to talk about today, or a giveaway to promote,
Nothing
or
at
anything
all.
like that. Actually,
We
zero
got nothing
topics.
to talk
Actually,
about.
yeah, zero topics.
Zero. This week was completely dead on my radar. It's nothing
Yeah.
to talk about.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're here. It's Sunday, episode 63. You already know, Sensei Stores podcast happens every single week on a Sunday, unless we're sick or something, on the weather. Like right now, we are gearing up for a hurricane here in Florida. Hurricane Ian. Reminds me of that joke. Are you Ian? Yeah. No, I'm Pablo.
No, I'm Pablo.
What up, Dre? Hey, Lemon. Lemon in the chat. What's up, Lemon?
Not a lot of people are gonna get that.
Nah, it's an old joke, but it's a classy one. It's a classic one, I should say, not classy, but classic. Yeah. Love it. But no, man, we getting ready for the damn Hurricane Ian. I don't know, every trajectory show is gonna hit us. It might not hit us. I was talking to you. I've been talking to you all week, and it's like, been going to the store to find if we can find.
You can't even get the essentials, man. Brother. Like you telling me, like, yo, bread is out, water's out, like
no TP for the bumhole, none of that. It's
well,
like.
We already know how that goes down. We got 2 years of experience with that one.
Yeah.
World's coming to an end, but what do you need? What's the essentials? Toilet paper.
TP. We need TP. Yep.
Toilet paper.
TP. It's crazy because in the 20 plus years I've been in Florida and all the hurricanes I've been through out here, it's like water has never gone like out. It has never gone bad.
Sure.
It's still. I mean, you have to boil it regardless whether it was hurricane or not. Because the water out here is not that. It's not good. It's very, very, it's bad. It doesn't have how New York clean. They have that filtration system that cleans the tap water, so you can drink tap water.
Yeah.
I hear you can't unless you like a third eye and be toxic, skinned, and be an Avenger, toxic Avenger. That's some of the joke that probably a lot of people said, but yeah, no, man, we're getting ready for that, man. This is crazy, but yeah, I'm happy to be here. This might be the last Sunday before the reckoning happens on supposedly Wednesday. But yeah, I'm here. What's up with you?
Chilling, brother, man. I just I guess I could start off with the catching up. We had a dope week. We did a lot of shit together. We had a podcast, Xbox Infinite. Shout out to the boys over there and girl over there at Xbox Infinite Podcast. Really dope that they were having us on. We were trying to get that collab going in for a couple of weeks now, and just shout out to Umbra for bringing us through over there, and then just everybody, Risk It, Jedi, Doom Cutie, just everybody was just super dope.
Absolutely.
Their mods really dope, like it just all around. We had really good topics, really good things to talk about. So I had a blast. That was Friday, and even before that, just. I mean, that bunch of Deathloop, which we're going to talk about our experience. I don't want to take up too much time, but just having a lot of fun with Deathloop. Obviously, managing some issues, like I know on your end with Deathloop, and we'll talk about it when we get to the topic. But having a lot of fun with a game like that, seeing how I didn't play Dishonored or Dishonored 2 before that, just being my first time playing a game of that like nature, and just having just a ton of fun going through it. Obviously getting on the beta. For Call of Duty when it dropped on Thursday for the early access, and just having a bunch of fun playing that with you, playing that with we got games in with Reborn, we got games in with my dad, just living it up. So just having a lot of fun with that as well too. Some League of Legends as always with the boys, with Turpin and everybody, and yeah, man, just all in all, just a really, really dope week. Don't have any complaints like that. Just obviously looking forward to now, because now we're getting closer to that, like, those dates. It's like October's right around the corner, and it's like, okay, cool, I got COD coming. You know what I mean? But I got these other games that I'm playing that are like holding me over, which is cool too. So it's a really dope feeling all the way around. So, but yeah, man, just other than that, just been chilling, gaming, having a good time. Excited about today.
Pretty much similar, since we didn't really do nothing separate. We like kind of did the whole week together as far as gaming goes. Like I mentioned earlier, man, for me it's getting ready for the hurricane. Got a little gaming in. I got a little gaming in with Lemon. He was streaming the Modern Warfare when it first dropped on Thursday. Streamed a little bit there. Then I streamed this myself yesterday. I did like a 3.5-hour stream, playing a little bit of that. I have my thoughts on that when we talk about it. But and then we did the pod Friday, and that pod was I can't say it enough. I can't overstate this. It was dope, man. The topics were awesome. The discussion we're having was so good, organic, and that it just felt good. Much respect to that whole panel out there, ladies and gents, man. You guys, Umbra, Riskit, Jedi. I know Lodge already called them out, Doom Cutie. But shout out to that group of them, man. We've been trying to get that together for a little bit, between Umbra and us, and everything. Trying to get for a little bit. Some things happen, some things got in the way. Like if you're into this space and this potting and content creating, you know how that works. It's always something that pops up or something has to get reshuffled.
100%.
And we understood that we understood the assignment. And then once we got to it, hey, you guys are coming on this Friday, this date. It was like, oh man, when it was locked in,
yeah, it's game time.
I was like, oh, it's game time. Let's go.
Time.
And it was cool, man. It was, I want to highlight this. Shout out to those guys and girls over there because they know their guests. You know what I mean? Like they bring us on and they make us feel so welcome in their house.
Yeah,
and it's a pleasure to work under those conditions. Like to I say work, but
no, to just operate, just to have that type of conversation and stuff like that. But the fact that you could tell it's like they weren't just throwing us on there because they see us in the space and they see us online on Twitter.
Right,
it's like
they saw we're popular, we're hot, the tweets are happening. No, it's
they've checked out. They checked out the pod. They literally listened to us having conversations with each other, and it's like, and then like not to say that they necessarily catered their show to what we're doing, but it, like you said though, it was very comfortable. I agree with you 100%. The conversation,
I didn't feel out of place. I didn't feel unwelcome. It was just, and not that I should have. It's just they went the extra mile and made us feel really, really good about the topics and really good about meeting, like even before we went live, meeting them before we went live and stuff like that, which we already, like, we know some of them through other like game nights and spaces and that kind of stuff. But it was cool. So shout out to that group over there, man. We already, I'll link them in the description. You already know I do stuff like that. I support for support. That's what I do. And it's in our Discord. We like when we go on pods and we see other people, we just share it on Discord. That's what we do. But man, that was dope. That Friday pod was dope. I couldn't stop thinking about it once we got off, and the conversation even kept going after we got off. Like we just kept talking. It's like, okay, and we got, and it's a good group of people when the cameras go off and we're talking life. Like,
yeah, we just started shooting the shit afterwards. Yeah,
yeah, just shooting the shit. It was like, oh, this is cool. I like it. A little BTS there behind the scenes. But yeah, man, that's it. And again, gearing up for this Sunday. But played a lot. Been playing a lot. I mean, hours of it, of the beta, because it is a beta afterwards. I paid $100 fucking to play the beta, not to look at it and go, I'm good and I'm moving on. But I paid $100 to play the game, the beta. And what I'm doing is, it's not just making it dirty, which I did that a long time ago.
Yeah.
But playing with different weapons and doing things like that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this that past few days. I literally halted my achievements. Like I have not really fucked with achievements like that.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah. Seriously. Don't say that, because there's like 5 days left in the month, and then you're gonna have somebody creep up. I don't know where you are in your standings, because you're gonna blow. You know what I mean? I don't want to have like a repeat of last month where you got somebody challenging you, and then that just like lit the fire under your ass, and then all of a sudden you got.
Umbra kind of last pod kind of like hinted to you one of the challenges, but
we gotta held that off though for the games to come out though.
For the games to come out, yeah. In all seriousness though, like I halted it, like literally, like ever since I hit 400K. Last week I think it was, right?
Yeah. You kicked your feet up. That's it. You chilling?
I kicked. I'm semi-retired on that shit.
I was gonna say don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't want to say that. But no, I only got like I got like less than 1,000 after that. Like I got like 800 something achievements. But there are games on GamePass that I'm looking into that I'm going, nah, this has got to be something I play. Like I can't even say the name. It starts with a P, but it's like that Doom 8-bit, 16-bit feeling game kind of game. I think your brother had posted.
He showed me a clip of him playing. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it looks really good. I was like, okay, that's something I really want to try, because I love that Doom shit. Like that whole 8-bit, 16-bit arena kind of, not even arena, just like the whole hallway creeping kind of stuff. I like it. So,
dude, I still got Midnight Fight Express. I haven't even gotten, because Deathloop came out, and I was like, I jumped to Deathloop, and I was like, oh shit, Deathloop is dope. Like it's like, all right, Deathloop, I got League, I got Call of Duty. It's like, all right, I'll get to those other ones eventually, but I can't.
Yeah. No, same. It's like there's so much right. Like it's crazy how we thought. What, a few months, even a year ago, it's like, games are not coming out, and 2022 looks dry. And I'm sitting here going, where is it dry for you?
I'm chilling.
There's games in there
there's
that I have
so many games. Yep.
and not even touch them, and that's one of them. It's like, oh my god, this is crazy.
That right there, I'm the same way, man.
And then you got October coming. Jesus, oh god.
Yeah, it's about to be lit.
Prioritize your hard drive because it's about to be lit in October. Lots of games, whether you buying them or you playing them through Game Pass, are coming out in October. So yeah, man.
Yo, shout out to chat real quick. Shout out everybody.
Shout. Okay.
No, you do. You go with that. That's your. That's
Timber.
Your
the one and only Timber is in the chats. Supporter of all kinds. I love that dude. He's in the chats. He's also in our Discord.
Shout out Brazil, yo. Shout out Brazil.
Brazil.
I'm
gonna stop right there.
No, because that's your. No, that's your freaking. What's his face's? Come on, help me out here. Vin Diesel. That's your Vin Diesel impression right there. Yeah. Listen, I don't know if you heard Umbra the other night doing Mike Tyson.
Oh, dude, Mike Tyson's on point.
But we had Umbra last night. Remember I was telling you we were doing the gaming. After so they did so one thing as well too. I want to jump into this, and we'll shout out everybody else in a second. Umbra's they're doing Fight Night. Him and Risket are playing Fight Night. Mm-hmm. He's fucking Mike Tyson the whole time. He's in the Mike Tyson voice while he's playing as Ali, and Risket was playing as.
He posted it late last night, but I watched the replay.
It was the funniest shit. And then we're playing Halo, and I got him talking about topics. I'm literally random shit. I'm like, yo, so Mike, how's the podcast going? He's like, no, it's going all right. Everything like that. It's
Mike Tyson voice,
it just in the Mike. It was fucking hysterical. I said, yo, what would it be like if you did another challenge? And I proposed this to him the other night. I said, imagine if we did a challenge where if you lost, or you'd have to do the Mike Tyson voice for an entire Xbox Infinite podcast.
Yeah.
To see if you can do the whole thing, bro. It was
doing Mike Tyson the whole time. That shit was funny, bro. That shit was. I was like, yo, if he holds that, and he did. I was like, yo, that's impressive. Yo, Umbra, I'm impressed, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So you already shout out Denver, shout out Umbra, obviously in here.
Friends in the chat. Yep. So thank you for. He said congrats on the 400. Thank you for that. If you guys don't know, we just hit 400 on the channel yesterday.
Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah, yesterday. So we hit 400. I did a little stream for that. I think Big V was in the chat earlier.
Yep.
Big V was in the chat. So shout out to him.
Always shout out to Big V.
Lemon just came through. 108 Dragons TV. Go check out that man's pod, please. Every Saturday. He's been traveling because that man's a world class traveler. He travels everywhere. But he does his pod every Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Check out his channel. Then you got, let's see, Umbra. We've been talking about him. Shout out to Umbra. Dope pod. Thank you guys for inviting us. And that courtesy will be extended to you guys. So we can't wait to do, talk that and see what we can do when it comes to that. Get you guys on the pod over here so we can have those conversations on this side of the scope. But that's what I see. If anybody's lurking in the chats, let me know. If you want to get shout out, we shout you out as soon as we see you. Say, hey. Timber says
Joshua as well too. Joshua's in here as well.
Oh, Joshua. Why am I not seeing these names?
Not so good. It was all the way. It was up. You had to scroll a little bit.
I see him. Always looking forward to you guys. Keep me company doing my Sunday work. He's probably like, fuck these guys now. They didn't even shut me out.
Yeah.
The hell with them. Yeah, but always looking forward to you guys. Keep me company during my Sunday work day. Sorry, public school. Good shit. Josh was in the chat. I appreciate that. We do whatever we can. Why is Streamlabs deleting?
No, it's because it's the auto. It's all right. Don't worry about it. The Streamlabs work in progress. Timber, don't worry about it. You must have said something in the last message that the bot didn't like. Nah, it's all good. Don't worry. It's fine. Yeah, well, you gotta rein the bot in a little bit, but that's fine. That's later on.
That's a little aggressive. That's a little aggressive bot. Yeah. Streamlabs a little aggressive. But yeah, man, that's what we've been doing. Or that's what I've been doing. For the week, man, and then hitting goals. Now we're up to next to the 500, So
yes. We could bring up so I still had the background up here too. So I guess we'll start with this since Call of Duty will be our first topic and our impressions on the beta. But before we get to that, hey guys, we hit 400 subs on YouTube. Round of applause.
400 subs. We're at 402 at the moment. That's all thanks to you guys for showing up and showing out.
Yeah, man.
You guys did that, and the messages that we're getting are fucking amazing. You guys you guys deserve more, and you guys are your content is so original. Not original, but what's the word they keep using?
Authentic, possibly organic, authentic.
Yeah. It's one of those things that the conversation you guys feel so good. And even what's his name when he comes in? He always sits to me. He goes Shinrock. He's always telling me, and when you guys talk, I get my information from you guys. And it's like, well, I told him like you might want to filter a little bit because we're not the news.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, but we got some links that we can start. Listen, we got Xbox Infinite. We got
we'll
people that
talk
we can
up the
send you
shit
to as
on
well.
links.
So
We'll talk up the shit on links. We'll do that all day long.
We'll send you to the right people too. But hopefully you use
the
more than us.
information that we bring over our pod. We bring it over as if it's us. Like we're not trying to act
Yeah,
sit here with a hat going.
No.
And I spoke to this guy over there. We don't do all that. We just report the news as we see it, and we talk about it the way we, as gamers, do. Because we know our lane. We know we're gamers at the end of the day, and that's where we come from, the gamer side of things. So I appreciate those comments you guys gave us. It really it energizes us, man. It's like putting that battery pack in the back. It energizes us, lets us know why we do this. We don't just do it to do it, and that you guys are listening. So pretty cool.
So of that, so no. So because of that, and because of how dope you guys have been and promoting the channel and stuff, obviously, we like to give back on this channel. We've been making progress towards doing things like that. We've had some giveaways and stuff, and this is the biggest one that we're probably gonna do so far. For our channel, we're giving away. We've talked about this for a while, but we're giving away a copy of Modern Warfare 2. 2022, not to confuse anybody. Yes, the Modern Warfare 2 that's coming out October 28th. We're doing a standard edition giveaway, and it's basically run through our Discord like we've been doing the last couple of giveaways. So we have the Discord link in chat. I think Sensei, you had it pinned, but if not, also on the screen if you're with us, we literally have the QR code. Take your phone, scan the QR code. I think it's in our.
said something. He said he tried to scan the YouTube.
It wasn't working.
Going straight to Discord,
which is fine too. Which is perfectly fine because we want you to go to the Discord now. And basically head over to the giveaway channel and just put hashtag STP suck on my mask, just like you see everybody else. Just basically what everybody else is typing, put that once in there. Next week we're doing a live drawing for that game, and provided by Ink Studios, our buddy Kill for Cash. And it's going to be of the basically console or PC of your choice, basically. So whether you're on PlayStation, if you're on Xbox, or if you're on PC, wherever you're at, that's where you will get the copy if you do win, if you're selected.
Wherever you play,
wherever you play,
it has crossplay. You can play wherever you want to play. We can still hit up some Call of Duty because it's crossplay. So
absolutely.
But yeah, man. But the giveaway is official. It's happening, and it's going to be on next week's pod.
Yep.
That's it. The 400 channels has been met. 400 subs has been met, and you guys showed your commitment to us. You guys met up your end of the bargain. Now we meet up ours, and somebody next week will win a copy on the pod. It'll be announced, and make sure you guys get the word out still, because we want more people to get involved in this. We want people to understand that this is not just a giveaway for you guys. It's for Discord completely. So we have a Discord community. Make sure you're putting the link up if you want, and we don't mind that. Put the link up if you're on a different Discord if they don't mind it. Put it up over there if they don't mind it. Please ask the moderators and the admin from the owners of that Discord if they don't mind it. But put it up on your socials, get it up there so we get more people involved in this. Because like we said, the more people you get involved in this, we can start doing more raffles or more giveaways. Say we're talking about the VIP, how to join the VIP, that sort of stuff to support the channel. And those VIP, is what's going to help us keep funding those giveaways going forward. That kind of thing, bigger, badder. Not batter, but batter in the sense of
batter in the sense of good, bad meaning good.
Bad
meaning good.
I got that. Another joke that'll go over a lot of people's reference, fine. Not joke, but reference. Yeah, okay. But yeah, man, just talk about our Discord and get them in here, man. We got 75 we counted.
At the Discord right now, I think the last count was, and we can
Holy shit, you're spamming the Discord. What is that?
That's me. I'm doing that.
Nice. Hey, moderators, could you ban Logic for like 3 minutes?
No, I am the fucking moderator. You can't ban me.
Oh, okay.
Back the fuck up.
Okay. Try and ban me.
No, you ain't banning me. It was 73 at last count.
73, and this is something that we just started, like literally, like put it out officially. We have a Discord. A little over a month ago?
Literally,
Less than that?
Yeah. I think it might be under a month at this point. I don't think it's been 30 days, but we had the Discord for a while. It's just not set up in the way that we wanted it set up.
Put it out now,
for the community. So just in a short amount of time, just seeing the people join, hanging out. We've been connecting with people, obviously Nick and stuff like that, hanging out when we did game nights, having people in the voice chat. I was talking to Umbra last night too. Like, I don't want people to think that they have to see us in the Discord to utilize the Discord. If you're if you're in the Discord and you want to use the channels, go for it. Like literally the channels are set up there. If you see a channel that they're like, because I think I have channels in place, just to kind of go over this real quick since we're at the topic. VIP voice, obviously that's for our VIP members. We have a chill channel. We have the STP suck on my mask. That's
we
the
are always in
troll
that
channel.
channel. We're always there.
Yeah, we're pretty much always in the chill channel. We have Modern Warfare 2, we have Destiny 2, we have our Game Night channel, and then we have general PC help desk because it's what I do. I'm a tech person.
I saw that when you put that up. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
No, but that's my shit.
Open
That's
for business.
well, not business, not necessarily, but just if but if you guys need help, I'm willing to help anybody out that has any questions or whatever like that in regards to PC stuff or tech stuff in general.
And that's
I'm
the
around,
business part,
and
it's a service.
I'm not charging people for it though.
No, nobody said charge. No, it's not monetary. But that's it's a business.
Monetary.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it is still a business.
We have our streaming channel when we go streaming and live, and then of course AFK channels, and then that's right, I did make a Halo Infinite channel the other night. So that's what I was gonna say. We have people on here that like to play Infinite. If you're looking for a Discord to just come in and hang out with, that's the Halo Infinite channel. Right here we have it set up, and I don't know exactly what the limitations are, but it's definitely more than a party chat. So now because of how
definitely more than
that's the thing. Well, now because of how Discord works with Xbox, you guys are more than welcome to, as long as you link your Discord to your phone, you could transfer your calls from your phone Discord to your Xbox party chat.
Oh, your brother's been doing that quite often now, and he's like, yo, once you start doing it and get it comes second.
It's really straightforward. And then you use it, and it works just like a party chat, pretty much. And you're in there, except for you don't have the same limitations. It's not 20. So if you're trying to just have more than like 22 people in a chat or 20 people in a chat,
20 is what party chat holds.
So Discord's the way to go. And like I said, I don't mind. I know Sensei doesn't mind having this Discord utilized like that, because that was the whole idea of it anyway. Just have people
the whole
come in here and hang out.
The whole point of doing this Discord was to everybody just to come in and get it. Like, if you guys want to join a voice chat, just go on a voice chat. If you guys see, it's like Lodge was saying, like, let's say you're playing Modern Warfare 2, Halo Infinite, Destiny, whatever you're playing, and we have a channel for it. Jump on that channel, and chances are there's somebody else probably playing that game. They want to have that conversation and jump on that channel as well.
Yeah,
it's what we try. We're trying to establish with our Discord is that whole everybody should feel welcome. Everybody come in, and nobody should feel like weird about it. Like, just come in there, have that conversation. If you guys have suggestions on what kind of voice channel you would like, or a chat channel, or text channel, let us know. We'll probably open that up. Like right now, I've already suggested, I'm trying to get votes up for it. So let me know in the chat if I can get this channel, because Logic is he's pushing back on it. But I'm trying to get my OnlyFans on there. My OnlyFans.
Why you gotta get weird? Why you gotta get weird with it? Why you getting weird? Why you get weird? You get weird.
I just want to have my.
You had to do it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You had to get fucking weird.
Chat, let me know.
Chat, let him know. Don't fucking let him know, chat. Don't fucking let him know. Jesus.
But no, man, that's why we did this. We did this for the community. Like, from day one of starting this podcast, it's always been about the community, showing support and showing the love and for what we all do, which is gaming. And I don't care what platform it is that you're gaming on. It's just get in there, man. Talk about it. Timber's always in there talking. He's always putting up articles and he's always putting up links. God bless that man.
We literally, just real quick. So we have a Just Chatting link in here, hanging out. See Pete when he joined the other night in there. Umbra was in there as well too, hanging out. Timber's always in here, hanging out. Gaming news. If you got gaming news, this is where, if you guys ever want to know, get a decent idea of what we might be talking about in a particular week, well, it's probably safe to check out.
And we got celebrities in there. We got Umbra. We got 108 Drags in there. We got celebrities.
We got some people. I don't want to blow it too much. Tim's in there. You know what I mean? We got some people.
We got celebrities in there. Yeah, we got some people. They liking it. They in there.
We got some people.
Just humble brag, we flex a little bit here, but
listen, it's just like I said, it's just a place to come and hang out and game and chill in, and don't feel like we're not gatekeeping anybody, especially people in the community. Even if you're not, hopefully we'd hope that you are a fan of the show and fan of the pod and what we do and stuff, and that's why you'd want to join. But even if you're just looking for a place, instead of you having to go through the trouble of making a Discord and pushing that out there, you already have one here that's established. Feel free to use it, guys. Obviously, abide by the rules and stuff that we have in there. You'll see the rules once you join up and stuff, but it's not really anything crazy. And we're always available too if you ever need to reach out to us if you want us to make changes and stuff and we have moderators on the Discord as well too, to moderate what goes on the Discord. But yeah, man, that's it with that. So giveaway next week for a COD. It's on the screen here. Go to the Discord, Go to the giveaway channel.
It's
Hashtag.
pinned. Discord is pinned.
Yep.
All that there. Yep.
Discord's pinned. Hashtag STP. Suck on my mask. One last thing I'll leave everybody with. I should have been a little more prepared for this because I would have just put the one that Kill for Cash made. But I think I'll show this again. I've showed this a couple of times now. Yeah, I'm just gonna show it again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So it's very simple. Hashtag STP. Suck on my mask. Okay. If you want to know where the meme comes from and you don't know where this comes from, just listen to our COD Next breakdown, COD Next pod. That's the origins of this.
If you don't want, just skip to the last 30 minutes. That's where it all started. That's where it all came from, the whole suck on mask. I know some people what the fuck is suck on my mask? Why?
No, Umber said to me yesterday, whoa, that goes against my thing. Like, Umber tried to fucking be funny last night. And I was saying it last night. He's like, "Oh, I don't know if I could do that." I said, "Umber, don't fucking make it weird, man. It was part of a pod joke, all right? Don't be weird about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like you're trying to make that shit weird. Like, hey, say pause after if it makes you feel better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're over here in New York. That's what we say. Suck on my mask. Pause.
You can say pause. Hey yo, whatever stops that flow of what are you thinking? Like, just hey yo, pause. Like hard pause or whatever it is that you.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, say it, pause, whatever. Exactly. But yeah, man.
It's spelled like this. I'm putting in the chat.
Like, hey, yo. Or you do like a money. Money be like, hey, yo, pause.
Pause with the accent. Pause.
He's from the Midwest. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm teaching the ways. Teaching the ways.
Because he doesn't know. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's
fine. I mean, over there, instead of saying pause, they might say howdy or something like that. I don't know.
What do you mean? He's in fucking. I don't want to blow up his spot or dox him. I think he said where he's from, but like, I don't know if it's like that where he's in like fucking Texas or Oklahoma. I don't think they're saying howdy.
I mean, when I hit Midwest, I'm thinking country, Texas.
No, that could be fuck. What about if it was? What about if it was
horseback riding?
If it was Illinois, what about if it was like Illinois or something? What about if it was like North?
I'm sure Umbra has a horse somewhere in his barn, and he's howdying it up somewhere, and while he's listening to this pod.
This is how narratives start. Like, you really go off the rails with this shit, and then it's just like we get like some insane narratives, some ridiculous narratives. Just want to say that. So yeah.
Hey, come on, man. We got more ridiculous narratives out there. I could be this guy.
True. True.
Give me that.
True. So I actually, you know what? That's fine. I don't mind these narratives. These narratives are okay. Yeah. That's fine. Okay.
These are good PG-13 narratives.
Yeah. For now. Right. So I got the gameplay up for the beta, and I guess we'll just good segue to beta impressions, man.
Oh shit! I think that's what they came here to hear us talk about games, right?
Yeah, well, I think we talked about ourselves for enough,
And they dropped it early because it's supposed to drop at 1 p.m. Eastern time. They literally dropped it like a half hour or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Hold on, let me get the flag out real quick. They dropped it 1 hour early. Woohoo!
There's my $100, baby.
Yeah.
Well worth that. Half hour earlier access. Let's go.
That's right.
No, man, we jumped right in and like first initial was. Wow, it runs smooth. It runs faster than MW 2019. What else? Like TTK, we saw this on the stream.
Shit, we were watching people for a week play this shit. Well, at least for that past weekend, we were like, "Yo, does it seem like people die kind of quick?" It's like,
yeah. And then we experienced it ourselves. Like, holy shit, yes, the TTK is a little too extreme. Which us as hardcore, we play hardcore mode playlists, so it doesn't bother us as much because we're used to that kind of stuff. But when you want to play core, this ain't it. Like, it's at the end of the day, I can't really complain too much about it. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be updated. But I can't really be the guy towing that rope because like I play hardcore. So to me, it felt like hardcore when you get hit markers on hardcore. That's what it felt like to me.
I know exactly.
I get hit markers on hardcore, and that's frustrating. So I feel this. I understand this, but it does need to be tweaked. That TTK is a little extreme, especially when I can mow you down with an MP5 from across the map, like in 2 shots. Like, oh shit, that's happening. Okay, take that. But no, that was my first initial impression. The map rotations are you don't ever get stuck on one map. Even though there's only 3, but we've been there before where it sticks to one map. But there's 3 maps on there. 3 on the regular
for the 6v6 so far. 6v6.
But if you're doing like the ground war, what's the other one?
Ground war or invasion, which is that
Invasion,
they have the 20v20
playlist. Yeah, that one. If you're playing that, those are different maps.
Correct.
Altogether. So. Tried out Invasion, tried out Team Deathmatch, Domination, and then they added Search and Story yesterday.
Yep, Hardpoint.
Love that. That's my shit. Hardpoint. We played that a little bit yesterday. But initial reaction, I was like, oh, this is dope. And then as we got to playing it more, as we should, we started seeing some of the things like, okay, this needs to be tweaked, that needs to be tweaked. Some of the ups for me, I already said, which is the speed of the game is perfect for me. I love the dolphin diving and the sliding. Love that. It is a bit faster than Modern Warfare 2019. I enjoy that. The weapons feel really, 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 really good.
Yeah,
they feel good. I'm not the one that complains about the recoil on it, because these guns need to feel different. Like, we can't have every gun looking the same when they shoot. These guns need to feel different somehow. But it's the recoil compared to 2019, the recoil they had then to this recoil now initially, it's a manageable recoil. I mean, at least I can manage it. Like, it's one of those things. I don't put sights. I don't play with sights. So as you can see, this is live gameplay, but I play the same way. I do not play with sights. I don't put red dots unless it's a sniper rifle. There's no need for me to put something else in front of my face to help me. I call that what do I call that? I call that the the ones who need assistance in aiming down a gun to shoot bullets. Like, I don't need that. Like, I can aim down a gun and shoot just fine without some sort of design telling me, hey, right here, point right here and shoot.
Well, no, they have you see the perk that my dad was using. It was like a trajectory perk. I forget exactly what it's called, but it actually shows you the trajectory of the for the tacticals, which was nuts. I was like, because in core you see like an arrow.
I basically had that on one of the default classes. I didn't realize I picked it, and I see this line when I went to throw my my drill charge. By the way, I went to throw my drill charge, and I see this damn line. I'm like, "What is this newbie shit? Get this shit off my screen!" I was like, "No, I don't want that."
A little bit,
like, I don't need that shit on my screen. So I realized it was a default class I picked, but yeah, man. Now the stuff that needs to be tweaked and looked at and maybe changed up a little bit, I have to say, the recoil, even though I said it doesn't really bother me, but there are too many other people that play this game, not just me. The recoil needs a little adjusting. There's a lot of,
and when you say recoil, you mean visual recoil. You don't mean actual recoil.
Like, when you aim down sights and you shoot, you can see that in this video too. It literally, like, it jumped all over the place. That can be a little overwhelming for some or for many. And then say, blame it on that for losing gun battles when they clearly suck at the game. But what else are the things? As SBMM, we can all agree that needs to be fucking nuked to death. I don't know why.
Last 3 years in a row now, we've just had to deal with that. It's like every game you get it.
I'm like, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you're in a beta and you're dealing with SBM, it's like, oh my god. It's like,
the sweats is crazy.
I can't even. I can't see what my stats are yet. You don't even give me post game, but I can already tell I'm getting into matches with people that are like of my playstyle, and it's like, no, not that every single match that I play, I need it to be a stomp. Like, I need to run over every team, but not every match that I play, it needs to be an equally sweat. Like, we're playing for fucking MLG titles out over here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm playing for fucking COD points. Like, I'm about to join the league. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It's a little crazy with that.
It is, point. And then other thing like Ninja or Dead Silence, not Ninja. Dead Silence, for some reason, Infinity Ward hates this perk for some fucking reason, because it's like, it went from being a perk a while ago to change. In recent games they changed it to being a what do you call this? The LBRB. What do you call it again?
A field upgrade.
Field upgrades. Yep. They put it into field upgrades, which is in itself a nerf, because now you got to wait for a timer to go up, and then you use
but it's now been like that. That's been the way that they've been doing that for a couple of games now.
I got used to and adjusted to that, because like as a COD player, that's what I do. I adjusted to it. I'm good. And then now they're like, yo, guess what? It's not only gonna be in the field upgrade, but it's also it's also that the footsteps are god awful loud.
Yeah,
like, it's completely loud. Like, they need to tone down. I shouldn't be able to hear somebody from outside their radius coming at me. And then the thing with Ninja, I kind of went off track on that. The thing with Ninja needs to fix. Not only did they put it as a thing where you have to press the buttons, which has been like that for a while.
Well, dead silence, but yeah.
But now they added an animation. Like, you whip out a box and you press a box to put Dead Silence on. Yes. And then on top of that, they added a damn audio cue.
Yes.
It makes the stupidest sound that if somebody's around you that you're trying to catch, that he's camping, you're just trying to sneak around them. It literally, if you're next to him, they're going to hear, it's like, oh, somebody's going to come at me. Which leads to them pre-firing. We just spoke about this. Pre-firing and aiming down sights, a corner they might think you're coming from, because they heard the audio cue from your Dead Silence being activated.
Yep.
Infinity Wood, if you're listening, stop the shit. Like, what is that? Like, I need you to take that cue off, that audio cue, or make it so that only I hear that shit. They don't have to hear that. Like, what the hell?
I mean, that obviously that was a conscious decision that they made. So it's like, I mean, I feel like it'll be looked at, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what the final like release game, like what we get on the 28th
Oh, it's gonna be
of
completely
October.
different, yeah.
To
You
a
can tell
certain extent, because they also came out and they
but
tweeted,
that
they were
UI is
like,
bare bone.
"Yep,
That UI is completely bare bone.
no,
It's gonna be a
absolutely.
different
No, and
UI,
this is
yeah.
right. This is an earlier. Well, not necessarily. The UI I mean, how we see, like the UI as far as like information, like the leaderboard shit, the
Information,
barrack stuff.
it'll be up there. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot
yeah,
more things
right.
in
Because
there. Yeah, it's not just
they're
gonna be that.
correct.
Yeah.
But my thing is that this game, I mean, they already came out and tweeted during the beta, like, oh yeah, so tweets, or changes that we made for week 2, and then because everybody was complaining about, red dots on the minimap. It's like when you shoot, and traditionally, if you shot a gun that was unsuppressed, you would be able to see it on the minimap. But now, ever since they've added compasses in these last couple of Call of Duties on the top, and they've also done that because it's like that Warzone integration as well too, or the Battle Royale integration. The red dots, and people don't realize this, that you can see this on this video that I'm showing here, they show up on the compass. They're not on the minimap. They show up on the compass. So they pretty much stood out and they said, dude, we're not putting red dots on the minimap. Like, if you can't see a red dot, you can't see the red dot. It's, but I don't think, but they didn't also draw attention to the fact that it's on the compass.
After playing for a while, how did you feel? Like, now that you've seen it, red dots.
The only time that I consciously look at a mini map, because here's the thing, I'm a hardcore player. I don't have a map in general.
You're right. Yeah. Right,
I don't have a map. The only time I would have a map is when I turn on a UAV or an advanced UAV, like an orbital or something like that. So consciously, my game, and this is just me, since I don't play core, it doesn't affect me, because the only time I'm consciously trying to look at a map is when I know that I have a kill streak up that shows me where they could be on the map.
To me. Yeah, the only time it matters to me, because obviously you want to know where they're at to shoot you.
Exactly. Exactly. So for me personally, it just, I'm not too keen, but that's something that they already put their foot down. They're like, dude, we're not putting red dots back on the minimap. That can change.
And I'm in the minority. I'm in the minority of saying good for them for doing that, because it's as we need to understand as gamers, there are some things that are broken, some things need to be changed, some things that need to be heard and said, okay, let's update that.
Yeah.
But then there are things where for the shits and giggles, for the lows of it, where people just, oh, this needs to change, and they think by saying something negative and amplifying it, that developers are gonna go, you know what, you're right, we're gonna change it. I'm happy that when developers could do this type of shit, it doesn't break the game. It's not a broken feature. Having no red dots on the map. Listen, I've been playing this for a few days now, and I've been playing Call of Duty for almost since it fucking started on PC to now. And here's the thing about fucking mini maps: nobody looks at it. And through my experience, I'm talking about, because there's many times where they have the UAVs up for the enemy team.
Yeah.
And I'm running around with the loudest footsteps possible
without
and
ghost.
kill 3 or 4
without ghost.
Without ghost.
Yeah.
Sneaking up on a group of 4 in a corner, crowded, touching ass, and I'm getting 4 kills in a row. Why? Because they're not checking their fucking mini maps. Like so, I've had random teammates on my side playing Search and Destroy, where a UAV goes up and the dots are on the map, and these dudes are focusing and aiming down sights to a whole different.
They want to run in the opposite direction instead of go where the enemies are. Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, I'm like, kudos for them for putting their foot down, because none of you fuckers want to use a mini map. You don't care for the red dots. It's shown through and if you don't think they sat there and looked at the analytics of the red dots on a mini map and shown how much, and I'm just assuming at this point, I'm not reporting facts,
right.
Assuming. If you don't think they're sitting there and doing these choices and these game designs through analytics and statistics that they've done over the years, like, you got to be kidding me. You think they just, oh, fuck it, we're just gonna take it, screw everybody over and take it out? No, it's not how it works. Now, I would agree though. The one thing that we all agree on, SBMM needs to be taken the hell out, like out back and shot. I don't want it. Take it out. That needs to go. Like, it's been too many games now with that stuff on there. I mean, there's a report where the lobbies are not supposed to break anymore, or something of that, where the lobbies won't break, they'll just keep you going. I think it's still SBMM, but it'll still keep going or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
Or something like that. So
yeah, man. I mean, I honestly, it's just, I don't. Because of the compass and because the red dots appear in the compass, I honestly don't believe it's a real that big of a deal that people are making it. I think the bigger deal is the skill-based matchmaking. I think that
Huge deal.
the only place where skill-based matching should be allowed is in competitive like rank play, like when they introduce a rank play.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, absolutely, I'm all for it. Like I want to play people of my skill, like you would in Apex or stuff like that. Like I don't mind, like in an Apex normal lobby, I expect there to be people higher ranked than me and people lower ranked than me, and like a good, you know what I mean, like all around. And I don't expect to be the sweatiest of like I got to worry about final circle, from circle one. And I gotta like be on the outskirts in the in the red zone and stuff like that. Like crafting materials and stuff. I don't need to play the way I would play in a ranked game.
Yes,
But
and me being honest with this whole thing, I'm looking at the most people because I follow these guys obviously, so I see people. But like the streamers that are that are well known that play these games, like that are complaining about these features, and I've watched their streams, the ones that I literally complain about the red dots not being a minimap, and I watched their stream. They play core, not hardcore, and literally they're running around like crackheads. They're not stopping. They're YYing the whole way. They're freaking player movements are fast. So it's like, what red dot do you need? You're not even looking at the goddamn map. You're like running around like it's jittery. It's not and slide cancel. That's another thing about slide cancel. I've never been the jump bunny kind of guy. I don't do the bouncing bunny, whatever that's
the
called.
bunny, I still gotta learn how to do it
Bunny
on PC.
hopping.
Yeah, the bunny hop thing. I was big on that on earlier CODs, but I can't do that now.
Look, and it looks like on this game they've awarded bunny hopping because it feels like you don't get penalized for jumping multiple times. Like I think it starts penalizing you like on third bunny hop because the first two I've tried it.
Yeah, and the momentum, your momentum cuts off basically. Yes,
right. So it's like, okay, who the fuck? Why? Like I've seen people jump, like just jump, like the whole, like I'm playing with teammates and they're literally from spawn jumping, and I'm like, what are you jumping for? Like, what is
out of spawn? The teams on the other side of the teams on the other side of the map, they're hopping.
Bunny hopping, like what is this? Like when I kill somebody bunny hopping, they get 2 teabags. They don't get 1. They get 2.
No.
They get they're special kind of gamer because like they're the ones that are sliding through corners and they're the ones bunny hopping through. And okay, that's one another gripe I do have about this game with Infinity Ward.
Yep.
And Modern Warfare 2. I need you to stop stop penalizing me for shooting somebody in the back and they turn around and shoot me and I'm dead. It feels like those who land shots first will die first. It just feels like I'm being penalized for shooting somebody. I've shot so many people first, whether it be on their back, whether it be in front, like a shootout, like gunplay 1-on-1 in front of me. See, it's like
or just getting turned on, basically. I mean, I've definitely gotten turned on a few times in the beta. Absolutely.
I can if I don't land my shots 100% of them and they turn on me and I fucked up the shots, kudos to you.
Right.
I deserve that fucking that whole 180. Boom, you're done.
But if they were supposed to die,
yes, and I land 3-4 bullets first.
Yeah.
And you just, I'm done.
Like, yeah, that's a little.
Oh shit! What else? Do I have bubbles?
But they have guns. Gun? They have a gun. They have guns in this game now with the Lockman, with the 7.62 guns, the 4.5. Certain receivers now because that's another thing about the game too.
I love how they.
But they have these guns, these marksman guns, where on core, if you think TTK is fast for some of the automatic weapons, you should try some of these marksman DMR-ish type battle rifles. They call it whatever type weapons because you will literally 1-tap or 2-tap people. Like legitimately,
you were going on the whole map, and all I heard was the beautiful sounds of pop,
pop, pop, pop, pop, pop, pop. It's like, the G3's back in the game. Got it. It's COD, it's COD 4. G3's back, and I'm like, yo, this is nuts.
If Heartbeat listens to this, Heartbeat, the G3 is back, bro. Like it's the way you like it. It's back. It's 2-tap, but encore.
So I mean, it's just so that's the thing with the TTK stuff. Like I said, so I mean, the thing about it with the core thing, it's like we have some of these complaints stuff but we're speaking about it from a perspective of like the core game. But the thing is that we're hardcore players. So it's like once we get to hardcore, I think a lot of these things are going to like alleviate themselves. I think there might still be certain situations like there always are. It's like, wait, I shot you with the gun. It's hardcore. You should die. And you don't. You eat a couple of more bullets. But I think overall, I think the experience for us at least will change because we tend to play hardcore. If we're playing objective modes, we're going to have to use a lot more trophies, to make sure that we're not just getting nade spammed. because the amount of nades they have here too, especially with introducing like a nade like the drill charge. That drill charge, if you think it's crazy
Yo.
on core or on hardcore,
Yo,
oh
that
my
drill charge
god.
is the truth, bro. But I like it, man, because you get a lot of fuckers who like just stay in corners, and you
Yeah,
know
just
they're
chill out.
there,
Yeah,
and just throw that shit to the corner before you even go in the room. Make sure you throw that drill charge to that corner of the wall. It goes through it, and then boom, if they're on the side of the wall, they either get hit or they die. Most of
yeah,
the time, they die. But I can only imagine that lethal on hardcore is gonna be nuts because when you, I mean, literally, it's a drill charge. You throw it to the wall and zzz, boom,
yeah.
and it just goes right through. Think of what's her name from Apex? They just added her to like a
One
couple
of the new
seasons ago.
champions, or one of
One
the
of the new
newer
champions,
champions.
which yeah, what you were because I think she was like 3 seasons ago, something like. But you like literally throw it to the wall and it drills. I just don't know how thick of a wall it drills through. I've been trying different things, but my favorite, I think Logic, you did this. No, Reborn did this yesterday. We were playing Search yesterday,
Yeah,
and the what is that? Excuse me, the NBC map, the one that we don't like,
the museum one.
hotel, whatever, museum. Yeah, that one.
Right, that's not what it's
Like,
called, but it's like a
but
museum
that
type.
was
Yeah,
it's like a museum one. We running up the middle from the offense side, running
yep.
up the middle, going under the breezeway, and Reborn throws it right under the breezeway because he hears footsteps, catches the dude
Where B Dom
on the,
normally would be, and then
yes,
yeah.
catches the dude because you hear the footsteps. Dun, 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 dun. That's my flank. Well, I don't want to put out my strategies on stream, but that's one of my flank moves.
Yeah.
But he literally throws it up on the ceiling side, which is their like floor, goes through, boom, gets a fucking popcorn. I'm like, and popcorn is when you get multiple kills. I'm going, this charge is gonna be insane. They're gonna have to some sort of like not tweak the impact of it, but the radius, like the effect of it,
Well,
the area of effect.
I didn't see. You know, it's funny. Because I've used it on walls that were pretty small, right, or thin. So when I've thrown it, and I saw the blast radius from it, and it does look. It's a pretty decent AOE, like area of effect chart, but it's not as far. It doesn't go as further into it. It's pretty controlled. I mean, if you're in a small room, obviously it's going to seem like a big
I would say
explosion.
yes. I would say yes.
I think it's pretty controlled.
With core, you know, it's killing.
But that's core.
Yeah.
On
but it's killing them instantly
hardcore,
on course. It's instantly though sometimes.
yeah.
Unless they have what's that? Hard? Is it
not battle
hard?
hardened? It's the
not battle hard. The other one, EOD.
Yeah, EOD. Yes.
Yeah. Unless they have EOD, then
Yeah.
you know. But what I want to do is before this damn beta goes off, I want to record content where we coordinate them. Like you go on one side of the wall, I go on the other.
Oh, that'd be dope. And then you go in and then you just throw mad drill charges.
Clear.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Fuck them all up.
Well, I think sticking somebody with the drill, because it works almost like a sticky grenade, like a Semtex. You could stick people with them as well, which is pretty dope.
Oh, I've done that, and they ragged out when they die. They ragged out so bad.
I've also been on. I've been on a throwing knife kick like my dad as soon as it was unlocked, and I've got clips already. One of the clips that I showed here, that was on the stream, was me gunning somebody. Like literally, it was on the not Farm 18, but the other map with the restaurant in it. That other one that's like mostly indoors. No.
No, that's Farm 18.
No, that's not Farm 18. There's no restaurant in Farm 18. It's all shoot houses. It's the other map that they basically have. I forget exactly where it is. Maybe somebody in chat will help me out. So I wasn't too familiar with the names just yet. But basically, I hit somebody from the bedroom. It was like the walkway area, and they were all the way in the back. Mm-hmm. It was a hotel. That's what it was. It was like I don't think it's called hotel, but it's like a hotel map basically.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is called hotel. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but so I literally hit somebody that was like over by the hotel lobby, and I ended up just fucking turning around. I did like a 360. I was screaming my fucking head off. It was great. And I started, because throwing knives, at least, thank God, they feel really good. They're fast.
I haven't tried them.
It's so trolly. My dad's doing them.
He was trolling them.
Yeah, dolphin diving.
Diving.
He's got a clip where he got three throwing knives in a row. He's got a clip where he dolphin dives, killed one, pick up the knife. Dolphin dives again, boom, kills another one, picks up the knife. Dolphin dives again, picks up the knife, and kills the third guy. It was just ridiculous, man. Just so trolly. I
did because my damn hard drive was full and I was pissed off. I gotta start using. I use my capture card, but there's times where like I don't want to just record a whole session. I just do like the recording on the Xbox.
Yes.
And get those 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And my shit got. I've been playing Call of Duty. I've been clipping everything. That shit got full. So one clip I want to record didn't record, man. I literally on searching the story yesterday, dolphin diving around this guy, killing time so the bomb can explode. Dolphin because I planted dolphin around him and sliding. He couldn't shoot me.
That's funny.
And then I ended up just punching him twice, like, pop, and he was gone. let me tell you the yelling I got in my ear from that guy.
Oh yeah.
You fucking hacking piece of shit.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Uninstall the game and blah blah. I'm like,
Yeah.
Call of Duty's back, baby. Let's
It's like
go.
I will uninstall this game in a couple more hours when I can't fucking
I
play
will.
it. I
Give me
will.
19 more hours.
I need those 30 gigs back. Shit. It's like...
bro, I relish in that. Like I heard him yelling and shit. I'm like, Call of Duty's back, baby.
Oh man.
All that's
I
missing
mean,
is
there's
mom
other
jokes.
there's other like trolly I've seen on it was not TikTok, it was Twitter. Some people posted, it's like, oh, this is how you know Call of Duty's back, and then it's like just a crazy lobby like at the end, like almost from
Oh
like
yeah,
old
yeah,
school
yeah.
like 2009 like era of like Call
Nobody's
of
hitting each
Duty.
other. Everybody's yelling over each other. Nobody's hitting
Everybody
each other.
just yelling at each other. It was just
That's the
ridiculous. So
old school COD. Well, they went for the Modern Warfare 2 fields. They're getting it on
yeah, I
the
was gonna
lobbies,
say.
at least in the chats.
Yeah. No, I mean, so
In
like
chat.
overall, I definitely had a lot of fun. With the beta, I got to 30, so I'm happy about that. So all the unlocks that they're gonna have in the actual game, like the cosmetic unlocks and
Yeah,
stuff, I'm really happy that I was able to get all of that. It's not
yeah.
difficult to get to 30 as well, too. Couple of hours.
Couple of about 3
Yeah,
hours. You know,
couple
Nick,
hours, especially if
Nick
you're
jumped
playing
on last
objective
night
modes.
and we
If
played a little bit, and he
yeah,
got to 24. I want to say
yeah,
26
and just
in
one
like a
session.
matter of an hour and a half. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So you can definitely get up there. And then just trying out some of the guns, and you can tell there's a bunch of more guns, excuse me, that are going to be in the game. So just excited, to get the
Loving the
game.
unlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
so just overall, just pretty good impressions. I'm curious to see what they do change for the full release, what actually does get fixed and stuff. And obviously, we'll talk about that in
Oh yeah,
future
we'll
pods
keep
leading up.
updating
Yeah,
in future pods. Yeah, I mean, and keep in mind it is a 2-year cycle game, so there's gonna be a lot of
that's another
updates.
thing too. Just
This
seeing,
game won't be the same in 6 months, in a year, and a half. It won't be the same. It'll keep changing
yeah,
over and over again as far as content and what gets put into what and that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, to wrap up this topic, I already have the Vaulted Edition, so it's not like I
same,
can say I'm not gonna get it. I am gonna get it,
same,
but
same.
I'm glad I do have the Vaulted Edition because my mom ended up getting me Vanguard, and I didn't want that. It's like hot trash and in a hot summer day in the Midwest where Umbra's from with the horses and stuff like that. But it's yeah, I'm gonna be playing this, man. This is gonna be my title for the next 2 years, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm
Nice.
playing the beta, and that's it. That's my impression. I like it. It's I don't score shit, but I would say
I'm not scoring it.
8
I'm
out
not.
of 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not scoring it at all. It's a beta.
yeah.
It just
It's a beta. You're right.
it did
Nope,
what
you're
it
absolutely right.
yeah
It's a beta.
it did what
Yeah.
it was supposed to do for me. It got me hyped for
It
the
did
actual game.
exactly what it's supposed to do. Yeah,
Yeah,
it did exactly what it's supposed to do.
it's like
Perfect.
I don't go into it's the beta in the sense of it's like it's a glorified demo at that point. I mean, yeah, they're getting
What's
some
up,
stats
Uncle
and
Mike?
statistics on it. What's up, Mike? But yeah, overall, I'm just just excited for the full release, the full title, or at least excited to play the campaign early. 'Cause
And
that's
we
another
get
thing.
that 1 week
And we get that 1 week early,
early.
so I'm really
That's
excited about
amazing.
that and looking forward to that
Yeah,
for
get
sure.
that shit out the way, and then we actually, play what we came to play
And
is
get into the multiplayer.
multiplayer and the
Yep.
war zone. Yep. I'm excited for just to wrap it up. I'm excited for we spoke about the DMZ and the race thing. That race
Correct.
thing sounds two new modes that sound very interesting to me. Raids and DMZ.
Yeah.
Reborn, what's up, brother? I love the beta. Look, bro, I gotta read this. I love the beta, and you know me, I haven't been excited for COD for years, and I mean years. That's facts. That's
Yeah.
literal facts from Reborn. This man has been staying away like the fucking plague from Call of Duty for years. He does not enjoy Call of Duty like I enjoy Call of Duty, and by me saying enjoying, I mean I put up with the bullshit in Call of Duty for me to enjoy it. It's not like it's great game, and I don't I'm acting like it's a great game around. No, I put up with the bullshit. Not him. This man says fuck this game. Hasn't played it for years, and we played a few hours Search and Destroy, and we were having so much fucking fun. And by the way, Reborn, my call outs are on point, bro. Don't be making fun of my call outs, Just because you died at my call outs don't mean I'm the one that's doing bad call outs.
That's
we
funny.
had an experience yesterday. There was a bad experience yesterday with Reborn not following my instructions. But anyways, he's probably gonna have he's probably typing aggressively right now.
That's
but no,
funny.
man, let's move on. That
Yeah,
was
man.
Modern Warfare. Let's move on. Let's talk about something where the chat's excited about, want to talk more about.
How about a well, it doesn't matter either way, but how about Logitech's G Cloud gaming handheld?
Logitech G. Well, we spoke about this in our.
I was gonna say we had a couple of pods.
Yeah, we did this. We talked about it. We knew it was coming. It's official. It got announced. Paris walking around with it. Phil was walking around with it at the TGS.
Yes.
Playing with it, and they both had impressions. Obviously, they have to talk up. They have to talk it up. They're not gonna sit there and say it's a bad thing. But there are some creators out there, known creators that has these handhelds that they're demoing, and they give you some honest, good feedback. What do you think? You think this? All right, let me start this off.
Yeah.
Do you like that it's Wi-Fi only?
No.
Okay, that's one. Um, okay, I think that's the other thing. Oh, okay, do you like the size?
7 inch. I think 7-inch screen is a pretty decent size because I think that's right around what the Switch is anyway. No, or at least the Switch Lite, if I'm not
Okay,
mistaken. I think somebody could correct me, but I think it's like around like a 7-inch or 8-inch screen on the Switch.
it's around that. All right.
Yeah.
And do you think there's a market for this?
Yes. Yeah,
Absolutely. Okay.
specifically only because of what it's actually. I mean, so and here too, I got the Verge's article up. Tom Warren. Pretty much, this was leaked. Now this is the official announcement. Android powered for $349.99 US. I don't know what it's going to
Only for
be.
only
Yeah.
349.
Well, I didn't say only, but that's. I mean, they didn't say
Oh, I'm
only.
saying only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, but for that, so I mean, so in comparison, because what this is technically trying to go against, for example, in this space would be something like a Steam Deck. I was gonna say the least expensive
Mm-hmm.
Steam Deck. I don't. I want to say if I mean I could look up the prices, but I believe it's around like 400 or something, or three. It could be 300-400. But
Mm-hmm.
also the Steam Deck, you're playing like way more. That in itself also I think it's a little more powerful. So the comparison's a little weird because what you're getting out of here is essentially just like a mobile device that you can only connect to Wi-Fi. So think of it as like a tablet, but that has like so it's like taking your cell phone and putting a backbone controller on it. But except for you don't have cell service, you have 6,000 hours of dedicated or 6,000 milliamps of dedicated battery on a 16 by 9 60 hertz screen. It's 1080p IPS, which is dope. So color's gonna look good on it, 1080p, and it's built to play games off of cloud. So built for your Xbox or XCloud, Xbox Cloud Gaming or XCloud Gaming, and NVIDIA's GeForce Now. While you could also play Android games. So like when Warzone comes out for Warzone Mobile, you'll be able to download Warzone Mobile on this and play it.
Don't forget Steam Link's on it too.
Steam Link is on it as well. Same thing with, I believe they'll more than likely have the PlayStation Remote Play as well too.
Yeah,
I don't
it's an
see. I
open
don't see why
source,
they
so
wouldn't.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
see why they wouldn't. It's a fork. It's running off of Android. It's forked, so it's a forked OS that they're using specifically Logitech. The price point, like I
I'm
said,
sorry. Did you say what? What did you say? Forked OS or
forked OS, meaning it's just a phrase that you would say
forked?
for an
Okay.
OS. So it's not traditional an Android OS. It's not like one that you would see in a cell phone, for example. It's custom designed to basically look like. It's like when they say like they took like they took Windows 10 and they made it into the Xbox OS, the Xbox UI,
Oh, okay.
but
They
it
just
doesn't
took
look
that.
like
Yeah, yeah,
but it
yeah.
doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like Windows 10. It looks like the Xbox
It's
UI.
just a
So
reskinned Android.
so
Okay,
they
okay.
basically reskinned Android OS to look like this Logitech UI and basically to play nice. And it's also a touchscreen as well too, which is interesting. I like that the thumbsticks are offset.
Yeah, I saw that the touchscreen. I was like, oh
The
shit, it
the
has touchscreen.
thumbsticks are
Nice.
offset too. That's a big thing as well. D-pad at the bottom, left thumbstick above the
Well,
D-pad,
it's
and then
mimicking the best control on the market. You know, the whole
yeah. Well,
offset.
there's a
Yeah.
few there's a few controllers that do that, but yes, Xbox does that, but also Nintendo's Pro controller does that as well too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, it's cool. I have a PC. I'm not on the go anywhere, and that's the thing. There are limitations with this device. One big one being if you have a cell phone, you have hotspots on it, then you could obviously hotspot your device if you want to play, but you always have to be tethered to a Wi-Fi connection in order to play any of these cloud games. So it's like this is
You
going
know,
to be
I can't wait till like years down the road, and who knows, 20, 50, I don't know how many years, but down the
mm,
road when these conversations become very like very archaic and past tense, where it's like there's no Wi-Fi spots anymore. Like
yeah,
we're literally, and it's working towards that because I say that because like for instance, and some of us probably already have that, don't know we have it, but like my cable provider, I can log into their Wi-Fi network.
yeah,
I'm in the road. Like they have like antennas. They have like
yep,
cell towers
yep,
everywhere, and if I log into my Spectrum thing, my account, my Spectrum Y, they call it Y hotspot. I don't know what they call it, hotspots, whatever.
yeah, yeah,
I literally can have Wi-Fi in my car on the go,
yep,
anywhere like I'm at, like depending where the towers are. Not that I'm saying it's the most stablest thing in the world. However,
yeah,
it's getting more prominent where that's going to happen, where we are going to be able to literally walk around and have a hotspot everywhere without having to worry about connecting hardwired to something.
Yeah,
For
absolutely.
me, my thing with this is, and I will prefix it with, it's not for me. I don't play games like this, but looking at it being touchscreen, expandable memory, you can expand on it. The price point is pretty sweet spot for me. I have my wife is the one that's the mobile gamer in this house,
Mm,
and I literally go to her when it comes to this kind of stuff and see what reaction I got at her. And she came to me first about the Logitech G, and before I can even go to her, and she was like, "Did you see this? Is this happening? Is this for real? I like it. I want one." And I asked her straight up, like, "What is it about it that's appealing to you?" And she's talking about touchscreen. She plays a lot of COD Mobile,
yeah.
Fortnite, that kind of stuff. So the touchscreen is legit. She says she likes the controller because she tries to play Xbox on my Xbox or my son's, and
Hmm.
she'll try to hold that controller and try to maneuver it.
It's difficult
But
for
if
her.
you have not been playing it if you've never played like that, it's like me going on keyboard and mouse playing a game. It's
Right.
difficult. The
Right.
curve is very, very wide. So for her saying, well, the off sticks are just like your controller on the Xbox, right? I'm like, yeah, they're offset and they have the buttons and everything, and they also have the D-pad. And she goes, well, this is a good way for me to learn. It's a good way for me to it's entry because if that more feels like what I already have on my phone, which is what you mentioned, the what do you call those? The paddles that you
Like
put
the
on the side,
like backbones, and I just say
the
backbones.
backbone,
Razer puts one out. I mean, there's a
right?
bunch of companies that do that where you just sit your cell phone in there, whether it's an iOS device like or you're like an iPhone or an Android phone, right? I mean, and there's there's a lot of companies that do that. You sit the phone in there, and then you have a full controller capability in there. I missing was somebody I seen on the timeline who has. I think she has both. She has the X. It was an Xbox branded one that's designed to feel like an Xbox controller, and then there's a
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation branded one that's designed to feel like you're holding a PlayStation controller. So like it's
Yeah,
also
yeah,
which is cool too because at least with those then it's like oh however you would normally play I guess if you were sitting down in front of a console you could get a similar feeling if you were just mobile and stuff like that.
yeah,
And like I said, you
and
go
this
ahead.
it's that's what that this is why I used to be that guy that hates on things and said, "Well, it's not for me. The fuck it, I don't want it. It's garbage, trash,
Yeah,
hot." I used to be that guy, but as you get older and you get people in your life that actually games this way, you have to take a step back from that kind of mentality, that
yeah.
kind of like,
I'm not going to clown
and I
people for wanting to game this way for
right,
especially for one of the
but
if
listen,
that's the way you choose the game.
I'm playing $3 $5 games in my fucking life, so who am I to judge somebody for
That's what I'm
playing a
saying.
mobile game, you know? So
Exactly.
it's like and I said, what else? And she goes, well, the offset buttons, the touchscreen, the fact that it has battery life, and I was like, babe, but it has one thing that's really a miss for me. And she goes, what? I'm like, it has no data.
Mm.
You can't really walk around. She goes, but we got free hotspot. Like she literally rebutted right away. But we
Yeah.
got free hotspot with our phone,
Yeah. Just
so
have
I
it
can
with the
just
phone.
turn that on. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. And she goes, and this is, if I'm out on the road, she's the one that mentioned I can log into the Spectrum Wi-Fi wherever that's around, and I can play like that.
Yep.
And she goes, and if I'm being realistic, when I move around, am I really trying to play my games when I'm moving around? Maybe at a doctor's office, but I'm already sitting down at a doctor's office. I
Hmm.
can play at a doctor's office. She goes, an appointment, I'm already sitting down, so that passes the time. It's perfect for me. I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. The
There's
battery
a
life is
market. There's a
amazing.
market for this
There's a
device. That's the
market.
thing. There
Listen,
is a
if you
market
haven't
for this
been
device.
listening to these last couple of showcases between Ubisoft and Disney and Xbox and King Games being bought out by Xbox, part of that whole acquisition, if
Yeah.
you guys are not paying attention, the mobile market has been booming for years.
Yep.
These companies are now understanding the assignment and going, oh shit, we want to get in on this. If you think mobile gaming is going away, it's not. It's really not. There's gonna be just because you and I don't like this thing here, doesn't mean it's hot
The
trash.
focus on
Doesn't mean it
mobile
ain't
game.
gonna
Well, the
sell.
focus on mobile gaming, like because that's just not how I choose the game. It's not that I've never gamed mobile
It's not how
before.
we choose to
It's just
game,
that's
but for
not how
those
I
who
would rather
do,
game. But for those who
like my
do,
wife is gonna have
yeah,
access to Game Pass, and we're doing the family plan. She'll have
exactly.
access to that. My
Yep.
son can have access to Steam. You have the Nvidia, the what is that? The GeForce
Nvidia
Now.
GeForce Now, correct? Yep.
The Android games that my wife already has downloaded on her
Which
phone.
just
That
linked right, just like right to her Google account. Yep.
and here's her biggest plus to me. I don't want to dedicate my phone anymore and kill my battery over time. I don't.
True.
That's
Yeah.
herself. Because we're husband and wife, and we've been together for 20 years. We have to sell some things to each other. We just can't go willingly going, hey, fuck it, we'll buy it. I'll say sorry later. No,
Yeah.
like these kinds of purchases, we will get together and sell each other on it. Like
Yeah.
we'll do the pros and cons list and say. And she sold me. I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. The fact that she dedicating your phone to it, because it is your phone at the end of the day. You don't want to dedicate your phone to just gaming for a half hour, an hour. It kills your battery for one. and it conditions your battery to no longer charge fully because it stays hot the whole time. It
Right.
kills your battery. So, but yeah, man, she sold me on it. I mean, I'm still not gonna game on it. You know, if she ends up getting it because she says she wants to get it, then I'll probably try it out through her. But yeah, man, she sold me on if whoever was to get around some money that she wants to get this. I'm like, cool, let's get it then. It is for you. I don't like the white either. It's a cool color to look at.
I feel that's Scuff Central. Like if they got skins for it or something, like the wrapper, like literally, that's definitely that's easy. Marking, discoloration and stuff. That's always been my thing with. I mean, even when I had my Series S, like that, unfortunately, just not that it moved around a lot or whatever, but in the times that I did, like move it around, like if I was like going to another family member's house, I took it with me or whatever like that. Like it definitely got a little couple of scuff marks here and there and stuff. You needed one of those like Arm and Hammer like magic pens or something. You know what I mean?
And let's be real, some of you motherfuckers go to work and sit in the toilet for 2 hours and wouldn't work. So this is good for you guys.
On your cell phone. So it's like, shit, now you can be out here like, let me play some Infinite. Let me play some Deathloop. Let me play some Forza real quick.
Quiet fucking quitting. Yeah, y'all be doing that shit.
Shit.
Literally doing that shit on your phone. So
there's a means,
you need this. You need this.
Yeah, man. So I mean that's pretty much it comes out. I believe they said October 17th. It looks like there was the official MSRP was $249. I think there might be a link though through Microsoft to let you get it for $300. Because obviously they're a big marketing partner with this only because of how big xCloud Gaming, how big they're going in on that, and how much this device is going to take advantage of xCloud Gaming.
Microsoft is taking over the world. What are we doing today, Pinky?
Oh my god.
No, Brain, sorry.
The Brain.
Pinky, Brain. What are we doing today, Brain? We're gonna take over the world.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's a device. Like I said, it should be interesting to see. How I'd be interested to see the numbers and how it sells and how it performs and stuff like that once people legitimately get their hands on it and how and use it, and then to hear people's experience with it. And then to see it, because if you think they've already been making devices like this anyway, this has been a thing, Steam Deck being out and stuff like that. So I don't see this being the last one that's made. You know what I mean? Like there could be other, companies out there thinking like.
And listen, trends have a way of recycling. We had this trend years ago with the Atari, with the Lynx Atari and the Game Gear and the Game Boy. We had this a while ago. We had this flow of handhelds that were really popular. GBA. All that became really popular back then. Even TurboGrafx had theirs.
Sure.
And I think Sega had one. Like it's trends do seem to recycle. We're back to that point right now where handheld mobile gaming is a thing. And now the newer thing about it, it's not just a mobile thing. You can go with it anywhere and play multiplayer games. COD Mobile. You're literally playing with people in the lobby, multiplayer. Like you're not at home stationary playing online. You're literally in the real world playing online. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. So, that's all I had on that. If you have anything else you'd like to add, but I think we're all set with that.
Jack, if you want to continue the conversation, you guys looking? I mean, are you guys interested in the Logitech G or not? Like, let us know. What's the mood on that?
Or let us know in the comments below after the fact. People listening. Also, real quick before we get to the next topic, shout out to everybody listening on Anchor. Okay, anybody listening to the replays or anything like that, the audio people, or anybody just catching the regular YouTube.
Shout out to them.
But
we don't want to forget you guys. You guys keep it going.
And if you're here and you haven't done so yet, and you like what you're hearing, obviously hit that sub button, hit the like button as well too. It definitely helps out the algorithm.
If the hasn't yelled at you yet, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, like what you're watching, please consider subbing. Or don't consider fucking sub. It doesn't kill you. We just hit the button.
Yeah, but I don't want to guilt anybody into doing it. It's a free world. Do what you want.
It is a free world to touch that subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. Very free world.
See, Kills will be a little more forceful with it. I'll passively tell you to do it.
I'm thinking of the Taken meme right now. I don't know who you are.
Oh my god.
I'm find you.
No, don't do that.
No.
No.
I'm gonna force you to hit
force you to hit the sub button. It's a little.
Where are you going? You forgot to hit the like.
It's a little much.
Hey, on your way out, can you hit the like button, please? Thank you.
Unbelievable.
I'm such an asshole.
Yeah, man. Are you ready to get into our next topic?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. So we got a little bit of Deathloop to talk about.
that little game that came out, That
Yeah,
little game
man.
that we waited for about a year and a day.
Was it actually? Well, listen. Remember when the year mark came up and everybody was flipping?
Everybody flipped the fuck
Because
out,
they
and
were like,
all
"Where is it?
all
Where
the
is it? I don't know where it
all the
is.
fanatics, where's it at?
Where is it
Fucking
at?
Sony,
I
where are
don't
you
know."
bastards?
Well, without getting into all the bullshit, it just
And the game's out, and hardly anybody's talking about it. It's like, okay, guys,
well,
well, what are we doing? Are we playing it or not playing it? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, shits
well,
and giggles here.
here it is on the
But we
screen.
played it.
I'm
We
playing it.
played it. Yeah,
I know my brother downloaded it again on his Xbox. He owned it on PlayStation and played it on PlayStation, beat it on PlayStation. He really enjoyed it back when he was playing it.
he sold me on it. He's the one that sold me on it because he played on PlayStation. Yeah.
I've been hitting this drum for a while now, saying like, hey, when it comes to Game Pass, I will be on it. And sure as shit, came to Game Pass. And I was on it from jump. I had the pre-install on it. It launched. I started playing it. And this is the first time me playing a game
Beautiful fucking game
of this thing. Like, I didn't play the Dishonors and stuff. I haven't played an Arcane game yet. So it's my first time playing it, and I was just really enjoying myself. Having a lot of fun just going through. This is what I'm showing here on screen was the beginning, basically. The first, it's the first time you're in there as Colt, the main protagonist. And then, just finding out the mysteries of the island and everything and what's going on and stuff. Just sneaking around, the silent assassinations and stuff like it. It's a lot of fun, man. I'm playing on PC as well too. This was recorded from PC. I lowered a lot of the sit, mind you, as well too. I don't know. I hope this looks okay. I'm always a performance first guy. So as far as so I'm you might even see me go in here and like pause the game and mess with my settings because this is my first playthrough. But I was definitely
on point too. As soon as you said that, it went up pause.
I'm definitely like lowering down some of the visual settings and stuff like that just to make sure it's running as optimal as it can be, frame wise and stuff like that. Because it's not like I don't.
It does has its I don't know on PC. I know obviously on PC it does have it, but on console it does have its different settings. Ray tracing.
There's so many
performance, quality, quality, better quality. It's like okay.
It has both the AMD, the FSR.
FSRs.
It has both FSR, and it also has.
Do you know if it's running
DLSS.
1.0 or 2.0?
I think it showed. I mean, I can boot up the game now and double check, but I think it was, at least on the PC. I don't know if it specifically said 1.0 or 2.0. I do believe the option was there.
Not on console. On console, FSR. It doesn't say 1. It just says FSR, but fidelity.
Yeah.
Whatever that.
So but I have an NVIDIA graphics card, so I'm using the I'm not even playing with DLSS because that's another thing too. It's like even though my card could take advantage of DLSS, it's like just the way that the game runs without it. I don't put it on there because I play also on 2K. So like I said, I'm just trying to maximize how the game runs, pretty much. Just on my setup, more or less.
I need the moderators to mute Reborn for like
what do you say?
The rest of the show. Yeah.
For every like and sub I get closer to winning a Modern Warfare game that kills and logics. He better watch out because he's a moderator on the channel and I might ban him from the giveaway if he keeps talking. Okay.
Ooh.
So.
Dan, those are fighting words.
Yeah,
those are fighting words.
Yeah, chill out a little bit with that. So, but yeah, man. Listen, for like I said, I didn't beat the game. That's another thing too because of the beta coming out and stuff like that. I haven't been able to like.
Yeah, everything
play it as much. There's so many times where I'm like, I get to play Deathloop now, and it's like, shit, I'm watching something on YouTube, or I'm watching, Andor from Disney Plus. It's
or Judge trying to get his
61st home run. So I'm like, I'm not playing Deathloop right now, and then it's like, all right, everything's over. It's like, all right, cool, I'm gonna play Deathloop, and then it's like, fuck, it's like 2:00 in the morning. All right, I'm going to bed. I guess I'm not playing Deathloop.
All right, we're not playing Deathloop today. We're going to bed. But tomorrow's
a new day. Tomorrow gets up. What am I playing?
Yeah.
I'm playing Call of Duty. Fuck. It's like
maybe not today. But maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Yes. Well, tomorrow. What am I playing? League of Legends.
Beta ends when?
Shit.
Monday? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I just like you would like set a doctor's appointment and like you'd have to hold on to a doctor's appointment. I literally have to set a calendar appointment to be like, okay, today is the day I'm going to play this game.
Today's the day. You gotta, that's it. Today. I don't care what else comes. What else comes around? What else coming? Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that too. All right. Maybe Wednesday. Wednesday we'll try to get that out the way.
Yeah.
And that's when the words become try instead of I am.
Yeah. So like I said, just overall, but my initial playthrough, and I think I'm only a few hours in. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I'd be interested to see. And we've talked about it obviously off stream, like, as far as like your takes on it. But obviously, if you want to let people know how your experience with
Yeah.
the game has been.
Yeah, I'm like you. I really didn't play the Dishonored series. I know it's a beautiful game. Chat, you don't have to convince me. I'm gonna play it eventually. My son played it. He's always talking. Oh, if you like this, you should play Dishonored. I get it. You know, arcane lion over there could hire my son, please, because he's like, if you like this, play that. If you this happens in this game too, and that it's just okay. Relax. I get it. I didn't play those games. I'm playing this, but I started playing this, and here's the beauty of this. But by playing this game and enjoying it, now it's going to allow me, and we spoke about this, where it allows those doors to open up for me to now consider playing like the other games.
Yeah. The wheels are turning in
I'm,
your head already.
Now the wheels are turning. I'm loving what I played so far. I'm a little further ahead, I believe, than you are. But love the graphics are phenomenal. But I'm a performance guy, just like you. I like my performance, so I always put my frame rates above other things first as prioritized.
And you're playing on Xbox. You're playing on
my
Series X. Yeah.
Correct. And if you guys don't know this, and I have no shame in saying this, there is accessibility options in this game. Kudos to developers that do this, where it allows you to play the game and experience it the way you want to experience it. You may not like the challenge or want that challenge the game offers, because there are instances in this game, I forgot what they call them, but you get 2 respawns in a game.
Okay.
If you die a third time, you end up just everything resets, the whole day
the reprises.
All over again.
Yeah, you're talking about the reprises. Yep.
There you go. In accessibility, you can literally change that to make it unlimited, so you don't have to worry about that loop 2 times, or if you want 3 or 4 or 5 or unlimited, however you want, you can do that and play your style. I would never shame somebody that wants to play a game that way.
Right.
There's a one-shot kill as well you can turn on, so you kill the enemies in one shot, not worried about sneaking around and always being sneaky.
Does that work with you? Does that work with you though? Like if they shoot you, it's a one-shot kill? Or is it just
still,
one way?
You still get the same damage.
Oh, okay.
Your enemy damage to yourself.
It's just you shooting them is a one shot.
You shooting them, yes.
Okay.
Essentially, it's easy mode for the
I got
game.
you. I got you.
Do all that stuff. And again, I won't shame people like that.
No, not at all.
These are things that not at all.
Dude, remember when we had the conversation about Metal Gear Solid, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not playing on fucking European extreme." Right away, it's like, yo, I need to play this. Yeah, no, I need to play the story. I need to see what Kojima got cooked up for me. Now it's like, all right, cool. I saw that. Great. Now I can bump up the difficulty level and stuff. You know what I mean?
For me, it's like on the opposite end of that spectrum. For me, Elden Rings. What's the beauty of that game for me is a challenge. I love the challenge in that. But if they was to ever bring accessibility mode to that, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, they could ruin the game. No, because you may not want to play because that had difficulty, but you want to experience a story. So you want to go in there and experience a story without having to worry about dying 8,000 times. It's an option, and I love my options. So this game does have that. If you guys didn't know that, you can go in there. And for my Chivo hunters out there, it does not affect your Chivos.
Chivos. So, oh, wait, that's interesting. Oh, that's nice.
I went out there and got my 90-second killing Dr. Wingo, whatever her name was. Wenji, sorry.
Wenji,
Dr. Wenji. Yeah, because it's like 15 of her you got to kill within 90 seconds for the achievement. It's a rare one. I ended up putting it to the one-shot kill.
Nice.
Mowed them all down and got the achievement, got out the way, and moved out. And I put the difficulty back to where it should be.
Nice.
But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing when developers do this. I love the game. I will continue playing the game. The only issue I have right now is there's a part in the story that for me to progress that part, because if you haven't played it yet, there's like 8 different
visionaries. Visionaries,
right?
Yes.
And each one have their own little story. You're still playing the same world over and over again, but each one have their own world, like their own story, their own where they're at in the world at that time of day.
Yes.
That kind of stuff. There's one storyline that branches out into the, what is it called? Not the boiler room. The generator room.
Yes.
And you can't miss it. You have to play this mission. You go downstairs. You got to get a battery, charge it up, and then put the battery in the generator. The moment you put that battery in the generator, crashes. Like hard crash to the dashboard. I said, damn, that must be a one-off thing because it happens. I'm not like, it's not new to me. I've seen it before, right? And I'm on the chat with you guys at the second time this happened to me. I go back and I one-offed it thinking whatever. I get back to that same exact area, put the battery in, crashed again. And I'm going, oh, now I can reproduce this bug. And I think you had said, oh, no, this is afterwards. Then your brother, you came in, you was in the chat with us. Your brother was playing the game, and he forgot that he was in that area, I believe. And he did it, and it crashed. And all you heard from him was, kills. I'm in that area, you crashed, and it crashed for me.
Damn.
immediately what you said. Yo, Kills, do you have a debug? A debug fucking Xbox?
Well, I asked, I said, you got the, no, do you have the out, you have your outfit? The only thing, because now it's like, because now we talked about this earlier in the pod, troubleshooting brain starts kicking in at that point. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm thinking to myself, all right, what would make this happen? And then I'm saying to myself,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, you're on Alpha Skip. And then I'm saying, is my brother on Alpha Skip? And I think
Which he is.
and he's on Alpha Skip too. I'm saying, and now this doesn't mean that that's the root of it or that's the cause, but that's what makes your console different from.
I was going with that theory, but then my
Right.
son
who's not on Alpha Skip. Correct.
And he has Series X, and it's like, and it, truly, you don't do nothing special. You don't do nothing to do it. You just put the battery in.
You just get to that point. You just get to that point in the game, yeah.
And it crashes. It's weird though. What's weird to me is that I have not seen, as of yesterday, I have not seen any reports on it on this. Me personally, I haven't seen nothing on it. I know the guys just on Friday mentioned, I think Riskit mentioned that it has been acknowledged and they are fixing it. Hopefully it was acknowledged, and hopefully it's a lot quicker than, because I want to get back into this game.
Right.
It didn't stop me from playing the game, because again, there are other scenarios that I can complete before I get to that point.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that by the time I finish the other scenarios to get to that point, that the game will be patched so that it won't crash. And I think it has something to do with the golden loop update that they did to it recently.
And have they acknowledged, and I forget if I asked you, obviously off stream, or we were just bullshitting, but have they acknowledged, like when you went, because I think you went along with my brother, I think you guys looked up, whether it's been acknowledged, this like particular issue. And I know that there was something that did come up, because I think we talked about it a little bit on the pod with the Xbox Infinite guys and girls. As far as like there being an issue with the bug and stuff like that. And I feel like they did come out and address something in a tweet, if I'm not mistaken. So
that's the thing. That I didn't see the tweet myself. Maybe, okay. I mean, I know that's what I'm referring to. I know Riskin and them over there, they saw a tweet or something. I have not seen it myself, but I'm hoping it was acknowledged and it's something they are working on, because as of yesterday, I've hit Reddit forums. I've done my usual round of abouts of looking for bugs and issues that other people are talking about.
Right.
My TA for my achievement hunters, like, I do all that, and not one real thing has come out about it. It crashes there, which is either it's a rare thing that's happening, which is hard to believe, because two different people living in two parts of the country, reproduce this bug very easily without doing anything outside of the ordinary.
Yeah,
happened to them. Happened to my son, who's in the same house, and he's not in the alpha build. So the rare part to me is out the window. It's either that is that one, we check that off the list, or not too many people have gotten to that point yet, in that game.
Of the game, correct.
There's a lot of rare achievements in this game, and that is an achievement you get when you do that.
Got
There's
it.
A lot of rare achievements in the game. That's one of them for that particular section of the game, that it's still rare, like really low on the thing. So it could be an extremely high crash, but it's not happening to everybody,
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, but besides that, though, so just overall, your experience with the game, though, you would say is awesome. Pretty positive, right?
Fucking really good. Yeah, it's a really positive. It's a really good. It looks beautiful. It plays well. I love the music, the contemporary music they got playing, and how when you enter a room that you haven't been in, it gives you the tone, the music it plays tells you audible. Like the audible tells you, hey, you've never entered this room. You're in here,
right?
And you can find a clue like that. That audio cue is amazing. The music's amazing. The way the day changes from night to day and afternoon, all that stuff. Loving that. The chatter that the enemies have. I know for some that bothers them. There's so much chatter in the game. I like it because it just feels like it's part of the game. It's another character in the game. And by chatter, I mean like the AI. When you listen to them, you don't when you start approaching them, you don't do nothing. You just listen to them.
Yeah,
they're having these randy conversations.
Yeah, about the world, about their evenings, about their yeah.
Hey, who's this guy we're going after again? Colt?
Yeah.
What has he done? Like what did he do? Like, why are we after him? Like, even they're questioning, like, why are we after him? So yeah, no, the game is dope. I like it. I'm gonna continue playing it, and hopefully I can make time for it, because there is Modern Warfare, obviously, and then there's so many other games coming out on Game Pass in October. So hopefully I can get this out the way before. And it is one of those games I'm gonna 1K. I'm gonna attempt to 1K it. So yeah, I like it.
Nice. Yeah, man. So same. Overall, I've been pretty positive. I didn't get to that part yet. I didn't hear anything about the PC people being affected with it, but I wouldn't be surprised if I do get to that part. I'm gonna actually try to do it after the Yankee game this evening, Yankee Red Sox game. I'm gonna try to play a little bit more. and see what happens when I do get to that part, because I don't think I'm far off from it. Um, but yeah, and see if I could like imitate or get that bug again for you guys. Hopefully I don't, because I'd like to continue through the game. But if I do, then I think I'll probably just be at the same thing like you guys, just like a wait and see thing. But yeah, overall my experience been pretty cool with it. It's definitely, like you said, opened my eyes to wanting to play the previous Dishonored games
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
And I definitely am feeling the whole like Art Deco design feel. Like I even said, like
Yes.
I was getting some, and I've seen some other people say this before. I said this initially from the night one. I was getting kind of like BioShock kind of vibes with it.
Yes, the
So,
BioShock vibe. Yes,
and it
man.
just
That the left
it's
hand does one thing, the right hand
uh-huh.
does another thing, and it's just the sneaking around, and the
Yeah.
atmosphere is so mysterious, and you want to know more about it, the
Yeah. I'm
world.
exploring,
Yeah,
like
I'm there.
I'm
I'm there.
literally going out checking all these different corners and stuff,
I'm
trying to
with you.
pick up
I'm with you.
everything, find
Hmm.
the higher legendary tier weapons and stuff like that. So
Definitely.
yeah, just overall I've just been having a lot of fun with it, and excited to play more of it. But
So
yeah.
yeah, man, the game is STP certified. I guess it is. It is a
Yeah,
certifiable
absolutely.
game. We recommend it. Go play it out. And Timber, you're crazy. He said Deathloop got a dope from Sensei already. The game will instantly sell 20% more. Oh, stop it.
I
No,
mean,
but yeah, no, the game is certified. We recommend you guys play it.
yeah.
It's fun. It's a good game. It may not be for everybody, but at least give it a try. It's on Game Pass, for God's sakes.
It's on
Give
Game
it a try.
Pass. Yep, Game Pass PC, Game Pass Xbox, I believe even XCloud as well. No? Is it on cloud as well too?
Yeah, you can play it on
Yeah.
cloud. Yep, you can definitely play it on cloud.
Yeah,
That
so
is a
like
absolute fact.
any of you guys that are on older gen Xbox consoles as well too, on your phones, on your tablets, yeah man, give it a go. I would definitely recommend giving it a go. But yeah, that's what I
Pretty
got
good. Pretty good.
for Deathloop. Let's see.
Deathloop.
So I had
Go for
some
it.
like other like mini topics I wanted to just discuss. Like a couple of these we are gonna breeze through real quick, nothing too
Mm,
crazy. One of
mm.
them was with certain affinity. So
Oh
there was
yeah,
something,
yes,
and it
that
was
popped
more.
up.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it
there's
popped
a
up.
whole article that VentureBeat did with them. I think I'm just gonna kind of steer the conversation towards, and you'll see it here too when I actually pull it up on screen right now, and hopefully it lets me zoom in. So, Clobriel posted this, and this was the quote out of it. Certain Affinity. For more than 2 years now, we've been working on Halo Infinite, doing something unannounced. It's something big and new for the franchise. It's our largest project of three projects currently. So three projects currently that
Three,
they've
yeah,
confirmed.
three.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. We have close to 100 developers working on that. So on this one specific project. So now,
That's
Denver in the
impressive.
chat already kind of beat us to the speculation mode, because that's pretty much what it is. This is the spec. We've been talking about this since before Infinite even launched. And if people have been speculating, is
Hey,
the BR
Dr.
mode
Disrespect
coming?
is getting his wishes. He's gonna get a BR.
Well, a certain affinity BR mode is going to be huge. If that's what we're led to believe, if it is a BR mode, listen, and I only say that to say I've seen some really cool things happening inside of let's say Forge, for example, with the leaked Forge code that a lot of these people are using. And I just saw a video, I think I had it saved in my bookmarks, of somebody basically making what would pretty much be a BR mode in Forge. Like
Mm-hmm.
you drop down in an ODST pod, you go up over to like a little brown, filing box, you break it, like you
Yeah.
melee it, and then boom, plasma pistol pops out. You go over to another box, you break it, boom, regular sidekick pistol comes out. You go over to a weapon crate, you hit it, boom, pop up, and it's a skewer. You know what I mean? And like,
Mm-hmm.
you get a drop like that would drop in big team battle. You get a drop that comes down in a drop pod, and it's a sniper rifle, and just kind of showing you how potential, and that's just in the Forge mode. So if it's led to believe that Certain Affinity is working on a BR mode, I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, if they're not, and it's something also. I think I was speculating before with you off the stream. I mean, they say it's something. It's weird by the wording from the quote. So it's like something unannounced. It's something big and new for the franchise. Like
Well,
so, uh,
the more I read on those words though, big and
yeah,
new. If it is a BR, it is big. That's
yeah,
facts,
right,
and it is new because Halo has
correct,
never had a battle
correct.
royale, so they're not really far off. Though, at first I was like, wow, big and new. It's not gonna be a BR. It's gonna be something different.
Mm,
But then you read on those words, like, yeah, it is big because BRs are big.
yes,
Technically, historically, they are big maps, and it is new for the franchise because they never had a BR, so it can
correct.
still be the BR. But until they officially announce what it is, We don't know. We can
Yeah.
speculate all day long.
But I don't know what. But I also wouldn't know what to speculate at that point. I mean, maybe it
Yeah,
could be like
yeah.
a survival kind of mode. Maybe it could be like,
Yeah.
I mean, they do have a lot of weapon.
Anything's possible. We just talked about Modern Warfare doing a raid mode where it does puzzles and stuff in a COD game.
Yeah,
What? So we don't know what's gonna happen with this. This could be something
exactly.
totally flipped on his head. It might be BR plus because there's 3 projects they're working on.
So when do you think we hear actually hear
I
what
don't want to
they're?
hear me personally. I don't want to hear nothing about it until
Uh-huh.
the current Halo Infinite that's out now in the market.
Yeah.
Until that gets content, until that gets
So
fixed, and
oh
all that stuff gets like when that becomes something. Which I think another map got shown off today. You told me about.
well yeah. So we were gonna
A
get to that
popular
as
map.
well too. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
H3 because that
But
was
until that becomes,
yeah.
until they get into that rotation of healthy rotations of what's coming out and content in their main base game, I want healthy rotation to that of something where they have a rhythm going,
Okay.
where it's like boom, 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 and you know what to expect. The roadmap is clean. It's like
Yes.
once we get to that point, then try to talk to me about something that's different for you. Because at this point, this is my opinion, if they were to come out in the next 6 months, talking about a battle royale mode and other things coming to Halo Infinite,
Sure.
it's gonna take kind of the light away from like what they've been struggling with.
Well, remember, March is when we're getting season 3, and season 3 we already
Right.
see what they were talking about with the
Well, that's
changes
what I'm saying.
and with stuff like that.
They're
So
delaying seasons and they're delaying
right.
roadmaps and they're delaying all the things. And to have this information come out anytime sooner before
Yes.
they can figure all that stuff out, I think it's them like just stepping over themselves, like tripping on their feet.
So maybe
I
an
don't need
Xbox. So maybe an
enough of that.
Xbox showcase next year. By June, July next
Yes.
year, you would like to
Yes.
hear whatever
Just
this
blow it up.
is.
Blow it up. Then.
Whatever this is. Okay.
Completely blow it up then. Yeah. But it
Got
has
it.
to be after season 3. It has to be after that's introduced and it's played and they fix all their roadmap issues and everything like that. And they can get to know how to speak to the community
Okay.
and keep that information flowing, that kind of stuff. Then again, this is my opinion. I just don't want them to come out with this information anytime in the next 6 months or 5 months or 4 months. And then it's like them tripping on themselves. Like,
Got it.
oh, okay, we haven't figured this part out, but here we got more stuff that we may or may not want to keep in this. It's a lot.
Got it. And then I do have a quick little clip here. Yeah, so this was announced today. HCS Orlando's going on right now. Halo Championship Series. Optic is actually playing Cloud9 currently. I have on my second monitor. They're playing them in the grand finals. It started already. So that's going on in the grand finals right now. But earlier today, they did announce Pitt from H3 because it was I don't know how many years it's been. Was it 2007, right? So
I want to say
15 years. Yeah, so 15 years since Halo 3. So this was part of their surprise, and Joseph from 343, he literally came out months ago and basically was like, yeah, no, it'd be cool if we took some of our great maps and put them in Infinite, since that's one of the easiest ways. I wouldn't say quick fix. I don't want to use the word quick fix, but when we talk about wanting content, wanting maps, I think just use what you have.
This is a fan favorite. Unless you were the one getting sniped at a lot, but this is a fan favorite.
Kind of go back into your history and use what you have and at least put some stuff in here, because just adding a few of these maps would be pretty dope. I don't know. They did not officially announce when this is coming date-wise. I'm hoping it's within a couple of weeks. That we actually get this, even like around like the winter, because this wasn't like it was officially announced today that it's coming to Halo Infinite, but they did not give a date. I'm hoping that it's either along with the winter update or if they just drop this shit like within a week or two, like, because it looks like it's ready to go. It looks like they, and I
the
think
aesthetics has been updated, the world's been updated.
It's got this neon. It's like night. So the original Pit, and I do have another video here which I could show. Yeah, so let's see. So Pit.
Pizza Hut. Yeah, Pizza Hut.
Oh, gee, that was a joke. I don't have it here actually. But there was a video where they showed basically how original Pit used to look like. They would show like all the MLG broadcasts of like all the pro
teams
playing.
They showed it at the ACS. They showed the old video,
and then they cut to only shots of this. But this is the actual full shot, like where your power weapons spawn and things like that. So this is pretty much how it's going to look. It's a night map now, pretty much from the looks of it. It's got this bluish neon. It almost looks like midship from that way. Yep. So Rocket's actually, that's down underneath bottom where sword would spawn. OV spawns as well too.
Listen, that's all we asking
grab
for.
lifts.
We're asking for these classic maps to be remastered and brought back and reskinned, and just bring them back, man.
Yeah,
and
so
we'll love you for this, man. This is it right here. Keep this vibe going. I
Yeah.
want this to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. So I definitely want to see more of this, but this is dope. I mean, this is definitely, the start. Like I said, they've been making moves to go towards that right direction, and in a positive direction, and head in a positive direction, and this definitely would do that. This helps a lot, for sure. Even playing, like, I remember playing doubles on this map, like, so being able to play,
I
like,
agree with Umber, by the
2v2
way.
doubles
He's
on
in the
that.
chats.
What do you
Yeah.
say?
You say,
Still a work in
still a work in
progress,
progress.
fairly solid. Yeah, that's what I mean.
But
They should try
start
cranking.
cracking out a Forge map once a month.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. They got
100%.
and they should. They should even do a creator spotlight. Like, if you get the most votes or whatever popularity
Oh,
contest,
when Forge comes out, no, but how they did in previous Halo games,
add your map to the rotation for like what Fortnite does.
Well, but no, but not even
literally, because of the reaction you get from the community.
Yeah,
your map gets highlighted for about a month. It's in the, like, you can play this as part of the playlist.
But I wouldn't even say that, because Halo's done this before already. Halo has already. There is a proven track record of them taking Forge maps and putting them in a playlist hopper. Literally just having Forge maps in a like just having a playlist being like, it's almost like a community corner in previous Halos. I forget if it was 4 or 3 specifically, but they had playlists where it's just like, oh, your Forge maps and stuff, here's a playlist where you can just play all maps. And it was just these weird maps that didn't launch with the game, and they would just custom design, whether it was designed by 343 or designed by the community, and they already implemented that. It's already been done. So that's goes back to that original conversation of, when game developers unfortunately take things that they've already done in the past. Like, it's like when Bungie wanted to, like, do new and exciting things with Destiny 2, and then they backtracked on everything great they did in Destiny 1, and then it needed the whole community to fucking yell at them before they said, oh yeah, that's right, I remember, we did this, like, we did this good, so why did we change that again?
Why did we change it? Yeah,
why do we, if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it, like that meant, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit of that, so... but like you said, I mean, or even like what Umber was saying too, I think a Forge map every month would be kind of dope, just to kind of give us something just to hold us down until the big releases come out.
Absolutely.
Until we get the big drops, you know what I mean? And all of those playlist updates and things like that when they do the big season drops and stuff. I think that would be cool. But that was news that came out.
That'd be definitely cool if you can drop one Forge map a month. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But this map looks really like the updated version of it, and this, like, the reskin and the nighttime and the neon. It fits the Infinity, like the multiplayer now, the world they have going on for them right now, the multiplayer. So I like it. I'm just a little disappointed that there's no date for it, or when it's gonna happen, or how it's gonna happen, or if it's more coming. Just one map, that's it. Like, I want more. Like, what else do you have down the pipeline? But other than that, looks good. Looks really good.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's interesting. I'm trying to think a couple of other things that were in here. Let me see what I have in here. I guess this was news because this happened this week, so I guess we could talk about it. Origami 2 not leaving Game Pass.
That was funny.
Yeah,
it was funny because the developers tweeted it out, and they crossed out leaving. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Leaving soon to not leaving. I'm like, no, we like the bag enough. We're gonna stay. We like the attention of this Game Pass that we're gonna stay here. We're not going nowhere. We like it.
Yeah, so
it's like they almost got evicted. It was like, no,
right, and that's also the other thing. It's like, I think I said this when Hades left, and it's like, shit. It's like I didn't get to beat Hades, but then it's like, but now it's like, well, I guess I know what I'm buying when I get a gift card this, this Christmas. Exactly. It's like it's like, oh, gotta add Hades. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool though that they were able to continue to stay on Game Pass as well too, and that they're not leaving, because they basically said like, yeah, no, this was a good deal for us specifically. Staying on there.
They enjoyed the attention they're getting. The game is good. I played it. It's good. I played it when it first came out. I played a few hours of it. I even played. I co-opted a little bit when we tried to co-op with it with 100 on it.
Yeah.
It was just like the co-op was still, at the time, was not really working as well. But I'm sure that's all fixed now. That was months ago.
Yep. And then I have that, and then on the screen now, Miles Morales for PC. Now, mind you, this is the Twitter video, so if it looks like kind of shitty and stuff, I apologize. If you try to,
it's compressed video.
Yeah, guys. It's compressed video from Twitter. It wasn't a lot anyway. It was like 30 seconds they announced. But it's
Miles Morales, man, going to PC. Yeah, it's just if you guys have not watched this pod from the beginning, I played this game when I was bed and breakfast. What do you call that? Bed and breakfast or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
They had a PlayStation. They had a PS5
They had
there.
a PlayStation 5, and this is early on when the PlayStations, the consoles first came out.
Yep.
And I went. My mom and my dad came from New York. They rented this place out, and Airbnb. There you go.
Yeah.
It was a nice, beautiful, beautiful home. And in this beautiful home, they had a living room set up with a PlayStation 5 in it. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, I can try it out. And sure enough, on this play, this host is gracious. On this PlayStation, Miles Morales is on there. I'm going,
Nice.
oh, okay. And I tried it out. I played it. My son ended up finishing it. I still have to go back and finish it, but it was so good that he ended up saying, let's get this. And we ended up, even though we don't have a PlayStation 5,
right,
we ended up buying it anyways. And whenever we end up getting a PlayStation 5 in the future, we'll have the game library, or we'll have it in our library.
Yeah,
but
in the library, yep.
Being announced for PC, I may just say fuck it and get it for PC.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if they actually, and I'm curious to see if they have a bundle where they're gonna do like for PC with this and with Spider-Man as well, that's already out on PC. If they do
like a whole
if they do
collection,
if they do something on Steam, which I could definitely see Steam doing, oh hey, get the Spider-Man collection, and then they end up doing like, even if it's like a 10 or 50% thing like during the holidays and stuff, that would be pretty dope to actually have just both of them together. I think I technically, because of the PS4 that I have, upstairs, I think because I have my brother's account linked to it, he has these, so I think I'm able to go and check it out there. But obviously, it'd be cool to have it on PC and experience it from that perspective. Because just humble brag, my PC is more powerful than the PS4 I have upstairs. So it's just like, I think it would be cool to actually see that, how the port actually is, and to try it out on my PC. I would still be playing with a controller and stuff. But I mean, it's some of the mods too that I've seen them do, even in the other Spider-Man, like with the mod tools, like they had, I think at one point, Kratos flying around. I think one of the mods that I saw, it was a Homer Simpson. They got a Homer Simpson skin for Spider-Man, and he was flying around on the PC. So like, you could be able to do like funny and cool shit like that. I think that would be pretty cool, as well, to mess around with. But yeah, man. So that was just something else that I saw there that was announced.
This game is the one, man. It spoke to me, being from New York and the Spanish Harlem, the setting they had there with the family talking, the adobo being cooked with the food, the seasoning. I was like, yo, I smelled Thanksgiving, Spanish holiday Thanksgiving.
It was a vibe. That whole like first scene, it was a whole vibe, bro. Yeah.
I was like, yes, this is it. I like it. Yeah. So the art that they put in that game spoke to me. So yeah, I might just get it for PC, man. Yeah, I might just get it for PC. Yobi saying, send me your... Oh, yeah, damn it.
Oh, you don't got to do that, Yobi.
Send me your gamer tag. No, well...
You don't got to do that, Yobs.
What? Send me your gamer tag.
I'll send you Hades.
I'm sorry, I read it wrong.
No,
I thought you said something.
You don't got to do that, brother. That's very nice of you, but nah, you don't got to do that. I mean, I have 49 attempts on Hades. and so you know how Hades works, right? So it's like, you have to get to Hades at the end. You're playing, right? So you're going through the levels. Basically, after the first like 10, 15 attempts, I got to a point where I could get to Hades. All right, he's yelling at me now. All right,
he's yelling at you.
After the pod.
Take it from experience. When Yobi starts getting like this, bro, it's like that man will not take a no.
All right, hold on. Listen. His the Kills' bot is gonna come after you. Be careful what you're saying. Behave in the chat.
I timed out the bot. The bot's been timed out.
Okay, good. All right, very good. So
I let him go play some Modern Warfare.
So I have 49. So I have 49 attempts in Hades. Basically, I think that was the last thing I checked out before they took it out of Game Pass. And I like I said, after like the first 15 attempts, I could consistently get to Hades every time. I can't fucking beat him. I couldn't fucking beat him. I have not beaten Hades. So it's like I always get to the final now, and I never beat Hades. So it's one of those things where it's like shit. So that's why it's like I would definitely want to go back. But that was even the whole thing with the discussions that we've talked about when roguelikes and stuff like that game opened up my whole head to be like, oh, I can mess around with games like this. This is fun. Like I like this is like challenging, but in a fun way. You know what I mean? And the RPG elements of it and
that
stuff.
There's a mod where you can switch the main character Spider-Man for the Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah, no, absolutely.
Ah, see, that's another thing. This is why I probably on
the PC, because you could do some wild shit.
Not with the main Spider-Man game. Is there a mod on PC where I can bring them back to the old model they had?
Well, I'm sure they probably have like all.
the old Peter they had, because they changed him up and he looked like ass. But I was like, nah, I'm not. This is not the Peter that I know when I played Spider Man. Like they changed it up, and I was so disappointed. I'm like,
So much. Oh, see, look,
there goes the
Streamlabs got
bot.
there goes the
Fucking
bot.
bot.
They got him.
God damn it.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Fuck. Sorry, Yobi. Yeah.
No, I gotta fuck with that bot. That bot is
Yeah. We'll mess with it after. It's a little too the bot's a little too sensitive for our podcast.
A little too sensitive.
A little too sensitive for our podcast.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
man.
Spot.
But dude, I guess PC. I guess that's more to look into as far as the mod community when it comes to Spider-Man on PC. We definitely have to get a little more vested into that.
See, you'll be seeing as a mod for that. So that, oof, you know what? Oh man. Okay. All right. Cool.
See.
Um,
You got anything else you want to talk about, dude?
You want to talk about or touch a little bit at least on the kid that because we didn't talk about a GTA thing.
Oh yeah, they caught the kid.
That's it.
the 17-year-old kid that was ahead of a Lapras hacking group who
17, right?
Yeah, who hacked Rockstar and leaked out all the GTA 6 info and the videos and stuff like
17,
that.
17. I was trying to figure out how the fuck I'm not gonna get left back.
What was I doing? 17. I was
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you said left back in high school. It's like no, I was
the credits. You know, like how you had 40 credits to pass fucking high school to graduate. I was like at 20 and a half at that point, thinking about how I'm gonna get the rest of the fucking because you only get like 7 credits or 9 credits a semester.
Yeah,
and I was like 10 credits shy. I'm like, oh, how the fuck? That's what I was worried about. This guy, he's fucking hacking.
Yeah, see,
high classified files and shit.
Yeah, see, Turpin 17. Me and Turpin, we went to school together, so we had the same science teacher, Carlito, and he always used Carlito. So you remember Carlito's way, right? Like that whole so that whole thing. So he used to because they found out that I was from New York, right? So he used to literally like not because and I also had a heavy accent back then as a kid. I still had like my New York accent a lot. And I'd have like an on-and-off switch. So he used to always like whenever I used to like speak in class and stuff, he wouldn't make fun of me, but he always used to bring up the fact that I was like from New York and everything like that, which was pretty cool. And I remember Turpin being in the class with us, so it was pretty funny, man. That's a throwback right there.
Carlito's class.
Yeah, Carlito. No, he was dope, and he actually brought somebody in from UNH, University of New Haven, up over here in Connecticut. Who was like the head of the forensics teaching thing, but it's also like one of the best schools to go if you want to like do like forensics and study and stuff like that. It was crazy. Like we were meeting people that if you wanted to go down that path and really like go into that field and stuff like that, like
it's an interesting field.
Yeah, we were set up.
I think at one point in my life I was really interested in that kind of field, not being part of it, but like just
the curiosity and everything with it.
Curiosity of how they do things and fingerprinting and that kind of stuff, and it's not just that, it's more than that. But forensic science goes along with like you can like deal with the dinosaur bones and it's different ways you can.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
I was doing one of those things like wow, I watch documentaries to this shit,
Yep. But even so, getting back to the kid, unfortunately, the kid got caught out of the UK. The UK law enforcement officially announced they got him. And just unfortunate.
You told that kid get fucked. That's it, pretty much.
I mean, it didn't take long.
He tried to sell the information back to fucking Rockstar,
back to these guys.
Like, really?
Yeah. I mean, so it's what it is. So he got caught. So unfortunate. It's an unfortunate situation. But don't do stupid shit.
I'm hitting on like all my soundboard buttons while we're talking about this topic. Like,
it's not going. It's not happening.
It's a shame it's not going through. Man.
I'm sorry.
I just hit the prices right. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh. Okay, that counts.
Yeah. And I have the wasted one too. Who said that in the chat?
Wasted. That was Umbra. Yeah, they put Umbra, and then Umbra too.
Umbra one of them. Yeah. Well, I have that one too, and I was pressing it, and it literally came up on my screen, the wasted sign, but it doesn't come up on the stream. So yeah, just imagine it happened. I pressed it, and then
Timber said, "The ladies and gentlemen, we got him." That's right.
FBI, open up. Yeah, they got him.
Yeah, legit. Yeah. So that was
kids.
Yeah, don't hack large corporations and not cover your tracks. Because that's another thing too. Because that's another thing about hacking. It would not that I know. I don't fucking hack. I don't know the first.
I don't even think he hacked. It was not even a hack.
Or whatever. Social engineering, because that's technically what it's considered. Social engineering. He found a way to basically get. There's a lot of different terms you can use. Phishing, social engineering.
Befriended and phishing.
Befriended somebody. Got the login information because he was able to log into a camera and see somebody's fucking login info, and then boom, exploit. You know what I mean? But they consider that the term to use is they hacked. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the public term that
It's
gets
the trigger word. It's the what do you call that? It's the trend, not trendy, but
or
it's
whatever.
the whatever they want to call it. But yeah,
But,
because I read hack. I'm old school.
mm,
Traditionally, hack means like you put in some code and you went in somebody's BIOS and you fucked it over and you took over the computer like that way.
sure.
But what he did was not that. What he did was
He
the
actually
other,
just got
like
he just got the login, and then he was able to just get the
and
fucking
just went to the
files.
camera and watched a couple of keystrokes and
Yeah.
just okay, there it is, zoomed in, zoomed out.
Yeah.
I can get in now. But yeah, he got caught. That's hopefully moving forward with that game,
It
hopefully it
doesn't
doesn't affect
delay.
them to the
Yes.
point where they delay even more because we was already been waiting for a while. But funny that out of this, nobody's talking about the remastered, man, the Red Dead Redemption remastered. Like that leaked out too,
That
and
leaked out too. Yeah.
not a lot of people talking about it. I mean, obviously not the biggest story, but it's like, come on, like, that looked good, man. And they never officially either announced it or officially they haven't done nothing with that, so we don't know if it's still coming. But those screenshots
Well,
look
from what
absolutely
I
gorgeous.
understood, though, they killed it. It was killed. The project was already killed, from what I understand.
Was that official? Those
Yeah,
I don't know if that was ever said
from
by
what
them.
people were reporting, well, no, it wasn't officially. They never said because they never, they technically, they never officially announced that they were working on it. We had no idea, like, you know what I mean? It was one of those, like, you didn't know that we were working on it. We were working on it, maybe we were gonna do it, but then the rumors were supposedly after the reception that the Grand Theft Auto 3 remake got, they shit canned it basically, even though it's not of the same.
Man.
Like that.
They look good, man.
But
Them screenshots look good.
they looked very good, exactly. And we're not going to show you them, unfortunately, because we don't feel like getting these.
I ain't doing all that. No,
DMCA. We don't.
We love our channel, and we don't want it to go away.
Correct.
They'll go after small streamers like us. So,
but yeah, that was the was the update. So yeah, man.
He got.
He got.
All right, I think we got to the end of our topics. There's not really much that happened this week, but Call of Duty is happening. That's what I'm going to jump on once we get off this pod. And then I'm looking forward to 2 nationally televised games from both of my favorite teams, the New York Yankees, watching Aaron Judge go his 61st home run and breaking the record, and more. Yankees. Also beating the Red Sox and sweeping them. That's another thing there. So we hate the Sox here. The Red Sox. And then my Niners in football. They're playing Sunday Night Football as well. So I get to get 2 for the price of 1 today. And then Modern Warfare. So
nice.
Looking to play more of that. So other than that, man, that's what I got going for the day.
Yeah.
I'm going to get ready for the hurricane that's coming supposedly, allegedly, Wednesday. So hopefully it veers off or something.
Yeah.
And hopefully it goes somewhere else, because there's one thing Floridians are good at is deflecting. So hopefully it goes away somewhere else. We deflect enough to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did put the Discord link back in there again, because we'll just end it on this note. Modern Warfare 2 Standard Edition giveaway for console or PC of your choice for the winner. Go to the Discord link there. Make sure you get to the giveaway channel. #STP Suck on My Mask. Live giveaway next week. And yeah, that's it. Looks like the poll, are we getting MW2 after the beta? 75% says yes and 25% no. Okay, so that's a good update as well too. So looks like people are going to be getting the betas, getting the game as well. So we'll see, and hopefully we could hook somebody up from the community with the nice copy. That was also sponsored by Kill for Cash Inc. Studios. Mm-hmm. So thank you to him as well too. And yeah, man, that'll be next week, and then whatever other gaming news comes out. So yeah, man. So thank you all for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it, of course, on this Sunday. And hope you guys have a great week. Kills, if you want to take us out.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining episode 63. It's in the books. You guys made it special. You guys made it fun. Next week, stay tuned. We're doing the giveaways. One of you guys is going to win a copy of Modern Warfare 2 on your favorite platform. Other than that, for another great episode, we see you guys next week for episode 64. Until next time, happy fucking gaming, everybody. Have a good one.
Later.